Where are you? Let's be having you. The Bacon Brigade, assemble! Yes, what's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little afternoon watch-along for you. This is for the Manchester United versus Wolves game taking place at Old Trafford today. Get in there, you beauties. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express today. Thank you for waiting patiently for us to get going. The game's not televised in the UK, so just a couple of technical issues here getting it set up, but it's all good. It's all good. We're here about 6 minutes before kickoff. Sorry for the delay. How are we all doing? Smash that like button at the start of the show. Give us a massive raw thumbs up. You know it makes sense. Let's see if we can get 200 likes before kickoff. Also, feel free to share us around on social media. Give us a cheeky little repost. Links pinned. Oh, crikey. Links pinned at the top of the live chat there. Give us a little repost if you can. We'll shout you out later on in the show. Everybody who's in here, big ups to the legends. Daz Salford, how you doing? They are indeed. They are indeed. We've got an interesting team out tonight. We're going to get into it in a minute. Super Fat Frank, let's go in. Let's go. Paul S., our latest patron as well. Big ups, Paul S. Thank you so much for becoming a patron yesterday, you legend. Absolute Don. I have added you to the intro and outro, you Don. Yes, Prolands, let's go. Gordon Kwong, Dave Watkins, The Big Beard, Half Gazzo, Blue Gamer, Gaz, Paul S., Daz Salford, Prolands, Gordon Kwong, Apocalypse Bailey, Dave Watkins, Mark Redwood, Blue Gamer, G-Wolf, oh, Dave, MK Dave, Jeff Lee, what's happening there? Lee Heesman, Usual Suspects, Sanjay, I Speak Whale, Peter Reindeers, yes, Peter getting in there raw, Sanjay Ramatar, Sun Jerk, Wellerman, Paul Warby, Indy, Rocco of Bolton. Rock of Bolton, how have you been? Happy Easter. Oh, yeah, it's Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. So I've not been up that long today either, guys. Happy Easter, you legends. Thank you so much. He says, Happy Easter, Ping and Mrs. Penal. Happy Easter, everyone. Have a great time. Have a nice couple of days. And, yes, we you know, absolutely. Let's go. Thank you for that, Rocket Bolton, Wellerman, Gaz, Sibonga, Senior and Tuli, Scousey Red. How you doing, OG? Thank you for smashing that like button 3 hours ago, Dazda. Kieran, how you doing? Happy Easter. Thank you, John Boy. Thank you, Martin. Yes, Conti Kev, how you doing? Drew Peacock, MEFC Fang, Nick Pendragon. Loads of the Dons and Donesses getting in here today. Yes. Mark Gregory. M-Dor, Patrick Power, Robert Goff, Aidan Vickery, Anto, JJ Boom, Great White, Apocalypse Bailey, Gungshi. Happy Easter, you absolute Don. Thank you so much to Wessex Mercier for the super chat. He says if Coventry player was onside near on game, never happened. Wessex Mercier, how you doing there, Wessex Mercier? Good to see you also. Nah, he's going to be all right, Craig. Don't you worry about that, lad. Right. Guys, sorry for the delay. We're here 4 minutes before kickoff. Now, let's have a little look at the team lineups because it is an interesting one to discuss. Luke CX, you legend as well. How are you getting on? Danny Green and Matteo. Legends. Thank you, Daz Salford, for gifting out 5 members at the start of the show. Come on. What a hero. 5 new members right at the start. Let's see who's gone to. Iceman, Stefan, Ramadani, Jordan, Alex, and DJ. Thanks to the legend Daz Salford. Give him a big thank you and some raw love emojis in the live chat. Thank you so much, you hero. Get in there, Mr. Daz. Oh, 793, how's you going? King Kenny, what's good? Let's have a little look at the team lineups, but big up once again to Daz Salford, you absolute raw Don. Let's take a look at the team lineups, guys. So, obviously, it's wholesale changes. You heard from Amarim after the game. the other night, which was insane. Still recovering from that game, to be fair, guys. It was weird. The next day, I had like all the symptoms of a chest infection. But I don't think I actually had a chest infection. It was just too much shouting, screaming, etc. on the body. That's what happened there. I'm sure some of you felt a bit ropey the next day as well once the endorphins had worn off. But either way, there's the team lineups, guys. Let's have a little look. So Man United in goals, we've got the phenom, Andre Onana. We've got Frederiksen starting as well with Lindelof and Mazraoui. Now, look, does anybody really want to see Lindelof playing? Well, I do. You know why? Because these games are fucking meaningless right now for us. There's no bloody point. I like what Amorim said after last game. You might have to just give us a bit of breathing room in the league, because obviously all of our emphasis is going to be on the Europa League, trying to get players fit, rested, but also conditioned the right way going into these games, which is why you're seeing all these wholesale changes, which is absolutely the right thing to do. This game should be about playing young players and also playing fringe players, proper fringes like Luke Shaw and stuff like that. But certainly, yes, Victor Dwindloff makes a lot of sense. Obviously, Gashmas Boylan's been gashing it up. Christian Eriksen's another fine example of another one of these fringe players that makes sense to chuck on the pitch today. Look, I don't even really give a shit, guys. Obviously, we want to try and win this game. We want to put in a good performance. But as we've discussed, look, you can tell by Amorim's lineup today, it's just about really giving opportunities to others, resting players. He's still selected a few players, but, you know, there's no Bruno. There's players being rested here, guys, which makes a heck of a lot of sense, really. So it is what it is, guys. There you go. It's a ropey-looking team lineup, but I like it. I like the fact that we've got Mainu and Garnacho in behind Højlund. I like the fact we've got Harry Amas starting the game, Frederiksen starting the game, and even melt bags like Dwindloff and Eriksen, etc. Not that Eriksen's a melt, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, guys. I see a lot of people slagging it. I don't mind it. I don't care. Wolves, on the other hand, their lineup, starting goals, Gomez, Agbadu, Bueno, Aït-Nouri, Gomez, Andre Semedo, Cunha, Munetsi, and Strand Larsen. That is their team lineups. You know what, though, folks, right? By the way, Victor Dwindloff captain this side. You know what, though, folks, right? I don't see Wolves beating us today. I don't. I know they're a decent side. They're kind of flying right now, but I just don't really feel like they're going to beat us today. I also don't necessarily feel like we're going to win either. So that means I'm predicting a draw. Get your score predictions in there, but I'm actually going for a 2-2 draw today. 2-2. Good game of football. Youngsters trying to prove themselves. Fringe players trying to prove themselves. It's not going to be silky. This team's not played together. This team hasn't played much together. This is a mishmash team of melts. But just going for I feel like we're not going to get beaten anyway, and there's going to be some goals, but we probably will concede. We do have a Flappy Bird in goal. We do have Victor Dwindloff in the middle of the defence, so we probably will concede. But I think we'll also score some goals. So I'm going for 2-2. Get your score predictions in here. Let's have a look what you guys are saying here before kick-off. Apocalypse Bailey's going 5-3. King Kenny 3-1 United win. Mark Coughlin's not sure. 0-0 draw. 1-2 to Wolves. 2-1 United. Go on, my son. Wolves 5, United 1. Filth. Blue Gamers going 2-1 United, 3-1 United, 2-1 United. I respect it. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 United. The Iceman is starting. We will lose this. Maybe Victor Lindesoft. Yep. 3-1. Hi, Marcus. What's going on? Yes, mate. 2-1. 6-5. You know it makes sense. Well, that'd be a raw banger of a game to watch, wouldn't it? Oh, goodness me, Paul. Please don't, mate. Maybe we can palm him off to Frey Bentis FC. What do you reckon? They might come in for a summer transfer, mate. 2-2, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. I'm loving the positivity, guys. I'm loving the optimism going into this game. Look at that. A lot of you legends suggesting we're going to go and win we're going to win the thing. Let's go. Big up Chris Koo, you legend. Happy Easter. Yes, 3-2 United. Come on, Chris, lad. Lindelof captain, 1-0 United. Mainu to score. 3-1 Wolves. Thank you, everyone, for getting your predictions in. Their game's about to kick off here. Let me get the timer up in the top right-hand corner as soon as it does. Obviously, the game is not televised in the UK, so bit shit. But here it is. Victor Lindelof in the centre circle. Not a familiar sight, is it? Captain in the side. I don't criticise this lineup whatsoever. I can see entirely what Amorim's trying to do. Obviously, just trying to rest players and just give opportunities to some others that haven't had it. Interesting to see Frederiksen start, a.k.a. Baby Maguire. Baby Maguire. Your defence is terrified. Do you know what I mean? He looks like a mini Maguire, this lad. Let's go. G-Wolf, yes, he won't use youth as much. Yeah, well, he did say he's going to use, different players, youth players, and also, well, basically he alluded to the fact that we're going to be resting players in the Premier League, didn't he? And focusing solely on the Europa, which is the right thing to do. Manny Slew Flacky, how you doing? He's going for 4-0. Right, guys, do us a favour at the start of this stream. Smash that like button. Give us a raw like spike. Let's see if we can get a few hundred likes as the game's about to kick off. Here it is. Smash the thumbs up, share us around, get yourself subscribed. We're only 8 people away from 88,800. So get yourself subscribed if you're new. Come on then, United. Here we go. It's underway, folks. Manchester United getting us underway here at Old Trafford. At Old Trafford, guys. Man United with a different look side, obviously. Should be an interesting game. I expect us to concede, but I also expect us to create. We've got some ballers like, Garnacho's playing, Mainoo's playing. Obviously, Gashmus Boyland is a real concern, but this is the sort of game for Gashmus Boyland to kind of prove himself a little bit, to maybe, take a step in the right direction for once, rather than stumbling around like a drunken bum all the time. Let's find out if he's actually got a bit of bollocks about him. We know over 26 games he hasn't, but at some point he's got to start playing well, surely. Surely, either that, or we're just going to find out between now and the end of the season, he is indeed a proper gash bag and needs to be sold. But yeah. Paul S., thank you for your super chat. Hang on a second. Manchester United turnover possession. Strand Larson run down the left, but he is challenged and it's out for a throw-in. Big ups, Paul S., you legend. Still buzzing, and I've watched the last 15 minutes at least 10 times. Oh, same. Oh, Paul, I don't know if I've watched... So usually when I do a watch-along, because I've watched the game during the watch-along and then I've edited it afterwards. I don't usually watch many of the highlights. I'll watch Match of the Day and see it again on there, but I don't, specifically seek out the highlights because I've just watched the game. Do you know what I mean? But for that game, I think I've watched it a good 3 or 4 times, maybe even more. That game the other night, guys, that was absolutely epic, wasn't it? Oh my goodness, still trying to recover from that. That was Mangasmic, mate. Slabo Maguire doing absolute bits. Slabaldo Hazario doing absolute bits. Thank you so much for that, Paul S. I appreciate you, lad. Yes, Cunha starts, lad. He's always going to be a problem, isn't he? Yeah. He's basically their best player, match winner. Wolves with an early chance here down the left. Fredrickson doing well there. Baby Maguire doing well. 3-1, let's go. Need some Scouse love. Ugh. Just so nice to be sat here not having crashed out the other night. Oh, I know, mate. 2 more fixtures to come in the Europa, obviously minimum. The 1st and the 7th, I think it is. So a couple of weeks' time, we've got those games. And yes, if we win that tie, we're straight through to the final. And then we've got a great chance of actually being in the Champions League next season and saving the season. It really would save the season and would be truly epic now. Nice one, JJ Boom. Thanks for getting in here, you legend. Thank you, Kim. She says, like Spike. Thank you, Kim. Yes, give us a massive thumbs up. I know Karen Wilson sharted it. What a bottle job. The old Crucible curse strikes again. Oh, well, at least he's won it. Good shout. Well, fair enough there, but I respect that. But it is a good place to watch the highlights, isn't it? You know what I mean? But fair enough. Okay, back to Victor Dwindloff now. Over to Christian Eriksen. Come on then, boys. First attack looking of the game here. Alejandro Garnacho down the left. Come on, United. Over to Christian Eriksen once again. Beating 10 men Lyon, orgasmic. Yeah, it's funny. I've seen a lot of melters saying stuff like that. Oh, you beat 10 men Lyon. Oh, mate. Did you not see the fact that we were 4-2 down at one point, literally with only 7 minutes to go in extra time, and then we won 5-4? It's a fucking epic comeback. Okay, it's not the Champions League final 99. We're not clutching the Champions League trophy in the last seconds of a game. But it's the same sort of vibe. You know, it's just that we have fallen off to be in a Europa League standard, Guff side. But it's the same sort of vibe, especially when you're talking about, competing for Europe next season. We need that. Alejandro Garnacho into the box. You won't best Big Ange in the final, mate. Oh, we'll beat him up, mate. Don't you worry about that. Nobody puts Big Ange in the corner. It's not on Sky, Rushmana. How you doing, Rushy? Yes, I'm watching it via Peacock, lad. It is not on in the UK, not televised in the UK. What a joke. How has this game not been chosen by Sky or whoever for broadcast in the UK? Come on. Playing some shitty Ipswich game instead. What's that all about? Tim Porter. Thank you very much for becoming a member there, Tim. Yes, Tim. Let's go, Tim. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome, Tim and everyone. Big ups to this guy, Tim Porter. Thank you for being a member there, Tim Ladd. Kurt Gunter's gifted out a membership as well, and it's gone to Jonathan Barron. Welcome in, Jonathan Barron. You legend. Thank you so much to Kurt Gunter. Once again, you Aussie Don. How are you getting on today from down under? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably why we're not getting selected. But this is a bigger game, in my opinion, than the others that they could have played here today. I know, it's Gash Rush Mano, lad. What a stitch-up. It's absolutely garbage, mate. We get totally ruined in this country. Absolutely ruined in this country. We spend so much on the different broadcasting platforms, and we still don't get to watch most of the games. It's actually bizarre. I swear most other countries wouldn't put up with it, but we just eat the shit sandwich, don't we, for some reason? I know, exactly, Chris Coo. What the hell are we paying for, mate? Ridiculous. Beat Sky, how you doing, lad? Yes, welcome aboard. Oh, how are you feeling after that game the other night, mate? Bloody buzzing my tits off still. Goodness me, that was raw, wasn't it? Yeah, Dorgu's playing absolutely on the right. Yes, he is on the right. Amas on the left. Kieran, yes, let's go, lad. Good day there, Ron from down under Eastern Sydney. Let's go. How am I feeling about playing Bilbao? You know, I think it's going to be the toughest tie we've had in the competition so far, but we're certainly capable of winning it, aren't we? You want in the final? Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I missed your super chat. Oh, shit, sorry, Kurt, lad. Wait a second, Wolves play the ball in behind. I didn't purposefully miss that super chat, but now I'm kind of wishing I did, lad. I don't want to say that, mate. but there you go. Get them out. I don't want to say that, but, you know, could be clipped out of context, man. But thank you, Kurt Gunter, for the super chat. Yeah, it was pretty amazing, wasn't it? That was pretty amazing. I know, Slabby Maguire's etched himself in sort of memory there, hasn't he? Legendary stuff. I mean, he deserves it because he has been good for the last, couple of seasons? Can't really fault him too much. Everybody's made the odd error here and there, but he's actually been so decent and professional. And he deserves it. And I actually love Slabby Maguire now. It's crazy to say, look, he's never going to be Vidic. He's never going to be Rio. But he's got a place in the squad, definitely. And he's a fighter. He's a worker. And he's got a bit of bottle about him. And he's got a big old slab on him. So I like him. He's done full circle with me now, guys. Now, obviously, I've said a lot of stuff about him in the past. It's not called being fickle. It's called making a reassessment of the situation. The guy has been professional as you like. There's loads of other players at the United that deserve to be sacked off way ahead of Slabby now. Slabby's built himself up to be an actual squad, actual proper player in the squad. So, yeah, good on him. TCG Hub, what's going on, you legend? Welcome in, welcome in. Come on. How you doing? Yes, John Hinton, what's happening? Nate Dark Samurai, welcome in as well. Sovereign Saint, yes. I do have to have a VPN, yeah. I use NordVPN. Paul S. Let's go. Hang on. Ball over the top, looking for the run of Manu. Gone all the way back to Sardo in the Wolves goal. Paul says, we're going to smash Bilbao Baggins. Smurfs and Hobbits. I like it a lot. Quality stuff there. Thank you so much there, Paul. That's Bilbao Baggins. Oh. You'll meet my Spurs in the final. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that, actually. You know, a lot of people would rather Spurs lose to Bodo or whatever. Not me. I want to play Spurs. You know why? It almost guarantees a win. Spurs are the ultimate bottle merchants. They could be 5-0 up with 5 minutes to go and still bottle it. That's all I'm saying. Spurs are the Spursiest side. This side of the Spurs are zippy. They are seriously Spursy, aren't they? So I'm not worried if we get them personally. I think we'll smash them up. Thank you very much there, Ghost. I appreciate you. Oh, I've said some things. Electra, but, you know, I still stand by those things at the time. But like I say, he's done really well. Yeah, exactly. He's the kind of presence United need. Yeah, needs some better quality. Yeah, definitely. But, like, if he's here next year as a player in the squad and we can utilise him from now and then, you know, it's definitely welcome to me. Exactly. He may be a slab, but he's our slabby, you know, yeah. Precisely. Really? You should try and get NordVPN to sponsor you, Pig, since you use them. Well, I will say this, 100%, they're way better than ExpressVPN, Ned. Because I used to use ExpressVPN, and that was overrated, overhyped shite. Didn't work half the time, but NordVPN I haven't had any issues with. And I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. Big Ange always wins the trophy in his second season, mate. Oh, that's right. Nobody puts Big Ange in the corner. So you're trying to back me into a corner, mate. I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Wolves with a short corner here, by the way. Shot on goal. Oh, goodness. It's blocked away. It's out for a throw into Wolves. There you go, Fred Cranham. I know. Yeah, definitely. Well, he does deserve it. He does deserve it. You just have to hold your hands up and say, what a fucking legend for that. I mean, that was absolutely quality, wasn't it? I've been slabbergasted. I love that. Oh, I've come to associate the sound of you breathing in sharply with United conceding. Bloody hell, I'm a thug, lad. Spin. Big ups yourself. Thank you for the £5 super chat there. Spin. Get some Sues in there for this man. Or woman. He says, exactly, would you remember Maguire more for his bottle job against Spurs in 2020 or his winning goal the other night? I've already forgotten the Spurs incident, mate. I've already forgotten that. I can't even remember what you're referring to. That might be just because I've got an absolutely shite memory. I mean, there's lots of mares that Slabby's had in the past, and he will continue to make the odd error like any player does. But his attitude and his recent performances for the last 18 months or so, yeah, you got to say, big respect to the Slab. Big up, but you're absolutely right. We'll so remember him for that winning goal, won't we? You're absolutely right. It's not the errors, mate, in this instance. Think about that epic goal. I mean, especially if we go on to win the tournament. It would be literally like, I don't know, like Keno's performance against Juve or something. That's how I'll view it. Oh, hang on, chance for Mina. He's gone down in the box. Referee says no pen. He did go down reasonably easy there, Cobby. Thank you, Spin Lad. Appreciate that. Totally agree on Maguire. Deserved criticism previously, but he's definitely improved. Fair play to him. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about, really. He does deserve a reassessment. We should be playing reserve today. Gives you a chance. The league is over. Any injuries today, we'll have problems with the Europa. We basically are, though, viable. I know what you mean, but, I mean, Højlund, as far as I'm concerned, is a youth player. Højlund's a backup fringe player, if you ask me, because he's shy. Same goes for Andre Onana. But then we've got Fredrickson coming in, Lindelof coming in. I feel what you're saying. We still got a few proper first-teamers like Mazraoui and Ugarte and Dorgu and Garnacho playing, but not many. You need a bit of a balance. We have made it, let's be honest, about 6 or 7 inclusions of players that if it wasn't for us focused on the Europa League would not be playing today. So he has made a lot of changes there. Slabby, the best 80 million we ever spent. I wonder if we'll be saying that, mate, if we win the tournament. If we win the tournament, it's money well spent, lad. Definitely. Yes, if I told you we win the Europa Carabao FA Cup with Maguire after we paid 80 mil, would you have said that fee was worth it? I mean, yeah. I guess so. That's it. You have to judge him at the end of his contract, I guess. Thank you, Lee Everett. Yes, Kate Cadet, how you doing tonight, mate? Or today, sorry. How you doing? Amram's team talk for the Romanian figures, but he played like you had 4-2 down with 8 minutes to go. Yeah. Great shout. If we make Champions League, then he's paid his £80 million price tag in one season. I totally agree. That header, that goal, it could certainly prove to be. We've got a big chance on Andrew Garnacho in their box. Oh, he's just been beaten to the ball there, unfortunately, there by Agbadou. Agbadou. He's just been beaten by Agbadou there, but it was a chance. I think we need to loan out Højlund. Yeah, I mean, if we can't get anything out of him between now and the end of the season, and there's no signs of life, then that's the only option. We're selling him. But yeah, he might actually come good in the future, but I've got to be honest. From what I've seen over the last half of the season, I just feel like we definitely need more firepower in the summer anyway. I believe we got to sign 2 strikers, get Gyökeres, get Delap or something, minimum. Couple of strikers in there, so we've got 3 proper sort of number 9s to choose from. Then we'll have a bit of depth, then we'll have more firepower, and then the emphasis won't be solely on Rasmus Højlund to do the bits. But yeah, alone wouldn't hurt him, I don't think. Maria McConnell, how you doing today, Maria? Thank you for getting in. What's that, the amount of likes we've got, is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. We're nearly at 300 likes, folks. Hit the thumbs up button. Help us get to 300. Also, smash the subscribe. We're so close now to 88,800. Only 3 people away. So get yourself subscribed down below and get involved. Nice one. Should be easy playing Bodo in the final. You think they're going to do up Spurs? Jody Philander, you long-time Don. Yes, mate. Good day, Breaking Brigade. Salutes to you all and to you, lad. Yes, lovely from Manu. Yeah. It is, definitely. I know. Just imagine, think about it. Like we were saying, we were literally down and out. The season was about to die. Football's such an amazing sport. It's such an amazing game. Like the drama, the level of drama. I don't think you can match that in any other sport. I guess you can if it means that much to you. It's just that football means that much to me and you or whatever. I don't feel the same about badminton. But if somebody was really into badminton, a really epic badminton comeback might feel the same. But I just don't see, football's just epic, mate. That's what I'm saying. Like we complain sometimes about there not being enough entertainment, about there, being a bit boring these days or whatever compared to how it used to be. But still, nothing's going to come close to moments or games like that, which are just absolutely euphoric. Okay, Wolves go back to Sa now. Hey, thank you, Face. Thank you very much. He says, you don't have to comment on this, but I can't believe so many mates would rather watch along on United Stand than here. Well, they do have like over 2 million subscribers, mate, so it kind of makes sense that they'd have more people watching, I've only got 88,000. So, yes, but thank you for coming in here and saying that, lad. Get in there, Face Blue. Love that. Get some big love in there for the man. Face Blue getting in there. Alien love. Have you seen that there's apparently, I don't know, some signs of life on another planet or something that they found in the atmosphere of another planet using that James Webb telescope or some shite? Sorry to go off on a tangent, but seeing as you've come in here with some alien love, that's mental, isn't it? If that's true. Although I did see it was on CNN, so who actually knows if it's if it's legit, but whatever. I saw something about that. Exactly, it's quality here, not quantity. No, exactly, that's it. We don't pump out clickbait, guff shite, 7 guff vids a day about guff. Do you know what I mean? We just keep it real over here, my son. So, yes, thank you so much, though, for saying that. And if you are new, then, get involved. There's a reason these people are saying this. YouTube's best kept secret, my son. Thank you, Tim Porter. I appreciate you. Thank you, poor lad. Well, everybody's each to their own. In terms of personality, I'd probably rather watch a janitor's mop than that other one, but there you go. Face Blue, thank you so much there, very much indeed. Says, yeah, that was me. Oh, let's go there. That was you, was it? Nice one, Face Blue. Thank you very much for that. Even the aliens are United fans. I think Slabby Maguire's goal has been beamed all around the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Paul Warby, exactly. Yeah, no, that's fair enough there. I understand. Well, I think he's definitely going to get some minutes. It's just that he's trying to do a confidence job on Højlund right now. It's important for Højlund to get a goal or two, try and get some confidence back going into these important fixtures we've got coming up in the other end of the season. But if we do have a look at the lineup, Obi is on the bench. The bench just like, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Dalot, Evans, Heaton, Maguire, Mount, Obi and Yoro. So, he is on the bench. He probably will come on with a good half an hour left or so. But I think he's trying to just get Rasmus to have a little bit of a boost if he can score. I didn't watch it, Tim Porter. No, I actually completely forgot about it, mate. I know that's bad, isn't it? But I completely forgot about it. What happened is I just started listening to Ilya Taporia on the Joe Rogan podcast, and I just put that on. And then before you know it, I listened to the whole thing, and it was 4 a.m. and I didn't watch WrestleMania. No, but if I'd have remembered that it was on, I would have done. But I completely forgot. Anomaly Crown, what's going on there? Cadbury cream egg bars. They are so good, mate. I agree. You know why? Because they're using actual Cadbury dairy milk filled with the cream egg cream. That's why. When they used, if you remember back in the day, there was a period of time where they used Cadbury dairy milk chocolate on the old Cadbury cream eggs. And they were so good. They were so creamy and good. And now they use some hard, cheap gash. Might as well be fucking Christmas calendar chocolate on the outside of it. It's gash. But yeah, I agree, mate. If you have the bar with the proper dairy milk and the cream egg filling, it is immense. United's football slow, predictable and boring, only exciting when in despair, mainly in Europa League. I mean, over the course of the season, you can't really deny what you've just said there. You can't really deny it. Although, you know what? We are actually the only team in all of Europe, the only team that is still unbeaten this season in European competition. Get in there, my son. Oh, Kinder bars are lovely, aren't they? I love a Kinder. Oh, yeah. Kinder bars, Kinder chocolate's the one. Haven't had a cream egg in years. Nah, they're not proper Cadbury chocolate anymore. Well, they are Cadbury. There's some sort of cheap shit. They're not Cadbury dairy milk. They're not dairy milk. Yeah, oh, you've got to try them out, the mustard. They're so good, mate. Definitely. Oh, I've always thought that, Paul. A full-on big filled cream egg. I know, I've always thought that. It is very good, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mrs. P got some of that the other day. Nah, well, there you go. That's where I've got a sophisticated palate, you see, when it comes to differentiating different chocolates. They might be able to pull the wool over your eyes there, lad, but they're not pulling the wool over mine. Trust me. It's not the same friggin' chocolate. It's not dairy milk. You Google it, lad. You Google it. Trust me. Google will tell you the correct answer. The correct answer is they changed some years back when Mondelez bought Cadbury's to some proper shit. That's what happened. How do we eat yours? I bite the top off and jab my tongue in there, lad. You know? I've never noticed that viable socials, mate. No. Yeah, that's it. Mondelez owns them now, though, doesn't it? Exactly, they do. Anyway, sorry about this, guys. It's a real problem, though. It's criminal, really. It is. I know, JW. There you go. Plus, I want my friggin' edges back, Mr. Cadbury. It's not even Mr. Cadbury, is it? Mr. Mondelez. I want my frickin' edges back to my chocolate. Stop shaving edges off everything to save a couple of pennies, you scumbags. I don't want a curvy, guff caramel bar. I want one with some nice edges to chew off. How's the match? Tepid, mate. It's tepid so far. Mate. But that's fine by me. I like I said, honestly don't really give that much of a shit. Obviously, I want to see us win. Of course I do, and I want to see us play well, and these youngsters and these couple of fringe players that are playing, etc., to do well and try and breed some confidence. But as long as we don't get embarrassed, you know, and we put in a decent display, like Amarim said, you're going to have to understand that we're going to be resting players in the league, we're going to be focused on the Europa. You're going to have to understand that, and that the results may not be the best that they possibly could be because of the fact that, yes, we are playing youngsters and fringe players. Yeah, that's a banger, to be fair, PR Gaming. Mrs. P's all good there, Solitude Guard. Yeah, she's all good. You're making your own chocolate log. Mrs. P? I thought I just heard her, but she's not. Exactly there, Mark Redwood. It's a disgrace. Homer J. Thank you, Homer. You miss Italian football on Channel 4 on a Sunday. Golazzo! Dun, 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 dun. Mate, those were the days, weren't they? When Italian football was actually worth watching, to be fair. Who was your favourite Italian side in the 90s, guys? Mine was Fiorentina. For no real reason at all. Well, actually, no, I did like Gabriele Batistuta, Manuel Rui Costa, and these sorts of players who played for them. But, yeah. Who was your favourite 90s Italian team? Yeah, let us know. Juventus, AC Milan, Maldini. An obvious choice, a great choice. Sampdoria. Yeah, even Sampdoria were good in the 90s. Parma, Lazio, Juve, Lazio, Juve, Parma, respect. Milano, Lazio, because Gazza used to play for them. Well, when he wasn't bloody injured, anyway, yeah. Juve, Milan, Roma, AC, Inter. Nice, Steve Barrera, that's good. Good stuff. Is it on there for free then? Inter Milan, Fiorentina, same. Verona. Udinese. Anyway, yeah, it was great back then, but it is a bit shite now compared. When he wasn't pissed or injured. Yeah, spot on. Yeah, used to love Fiorentina. Nice one, Man United Greek fan. Efaristo. Used to love Fiorentina as well as AC Milan back in the 90s. As like a soft spot. Yeah, good shout. It really was immense. Yeah, it was truly amazing. Zidane at Juve was peak. Oh, yeah, you had Fat Ronaldo over there. Basically had the best players in the world over there at the time, didn't you? The best sort of goal scorers. Obviously, we had some great ones in the Prem, but, you know, can't really beat Fat Ronaldo, can you? Players like Shevchenko as well, and Del Piero, and all of that. Fantastic. Gabriele Batistuta. It was immense. And defensively, they were the best league as well by a mile. Super chat. Do I think Højlund has to score today? He doesn't have to, does he? Because, well, no, he doesn't have to. But it would be nice if he did, mate. It would be nice if he wasn't an absolute bottle job. So far, 25 minutes has gone and it feels like we're playing with Casper up top again. It's not much that Højlund's doing. Yes, Batistuta was a beast, wasn't he? Oh, Count Duckula. Oh, that's amazing, lad. Mate, Count Duckula's hilarious. That, you know, Nanny, his, like, what would you call him? Butler or something? I don't know, but you know that Nanny? That guy's voice is so funny, mate. Stuart Zekman, thank you for the $20 super chat, you legend. It takes a man to say he's sorry, and you are definitely a man, because you issued that very public apology for all the times you called Harry Maguire horrible, giant, slab-headed, statuesque, bottling melt. Well done, sir. Stuart, thank you so much, mate. You know, like I said, you've got to reassess some things. And as I mentioned in the video, it's not just because of that one goal. That obviously is a big, awesome, epic goal that the man scored to keep us, you know, to win the game for us and everything. But it's just about his attitude over the last couple of seasons. He's been a professional don. He could have easily just, like, fallen by the wayside after having that captaincy stripped off of him. And also he could have, all the stick he used to get, all the abuse from the fan base and the media and the scrutiny and, you know, countries' governments talking about pulling a slab and stuff in terms of melting, and he became a meme. But he's pulled himself up from the bootstraps, my friend. You can only admire that level of elite mentality that he's got. He might not be an elite player, but he's got an elite mentality. Thank you so much, Stuart Zekman, for that. It's very nice, lad. I really appreciate that. Has to be said. It has to be reassessed. The guys are done. Oh, thank you, Gungshi. You checked that out as well, did you? Yeah. There you go. I mean, he deserves it, doesn't he? I love the slab. What a guy. I'd quite like to go out drinking on a Saturday night in Mykonos with this man. You know what I mean? It'd be a right laugh. He'd even clutch the dub against the old Mykonos police at the end of the night. You know what I mean? Guy's an absolute legend. Mark Harris, let's go. Højlund constantly plays without a threat to his position. Sorry, Amarin's a joke on there. Oh, come on, Mark Harris. He's literally only one of the forwards available at the moment. I guess you could say Chido Obi, but I'm sure he's just trying to give Højlund a bit of confidence, just trying to allow him to have a goal. Remember, he is a senior player right now, whether you like it or not. I don't like it, but, you know, there he is. Højlund's gash, we know that there, Mark Harris. Don't even pay any attention to these team selections. This is just an absolute rubbish game of football for Man United now. We don't care. Makes no difference. The Premier League's over. We wouldn't be playing Lindelof, would we, if we cared about this game? Nah, they don't make programmes like that anymore, mate. No. Exactly. I mean, I'm sure Slabby Maguire doesn't even know who I am. But the point is, he's made a lot of improvements lately, and he knows what sort of level of scrutiny he would have got. I'm sure he knows that fans are on his case. A couple of years ago, if he went on, logged in on social media, I'm sure he was getting loads of abuse. And he deserved a lot of it, to be fair. Not the abuse, not the personal stuff or anything. I just mean about his performances, because they weren't up to standard for a good while. But for a long time now, they have been a lot better, and you can only respect his professionalism and his mentality. Thank you so much, Paul S. You Don. Mad love in the chat there for Paul S. guys as well. He says, I feel bad for the kid Højlund. Jesus couldn't get across as striker. And he's Jesus. Crikey, that's a little bit Easter related, sir. You know what I mean? Easter couldn't get across. Jesus couldn't get across. Depends what you mean, you know what I mean? But anyway, Paul S., thank you very much indeed there for your super chat. Let's get some love hearts in there for Paul. And happy Easter once again. Absolutely. It was cruel not to sell him earlier. Yeah, he will do. Don't worry, guys. He will do. He might even get a whole 45 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe Amarim said to Rasmus, go out there, get a goal, lad. You know, do something. And if he doesn't, he's going to just give Chido Obi the whole second half. I could see that happening. Definitely could see that happening. Certainly, if that doesn't happen, I can see that happening on the 60th minute. So, you know, I'm not hating on anything Amarim's doing today. I'll just say this now. Amarim's coming for a lot of stick. He's not covered himself in glory this season with performances, but I feel like the reason is largely because he's had a bit of a melty squad. Oh, Eriksen's cornering almost causes problems for Jose Sarr there. But I feel like he's had a melty squad. He's taken over a complete guff pile. He's trying to change the whole system, and it's difficult to get it to perform in a short space of time, especially when you don't even have the components for your system necessarily to make it work right now. Okay? Oh, good ball in by Dorgu. Oh, unfortunate. Players running onto it, but it's just over the top of everyone. But nearly a chance there for United. What was I saying? What was I going to say? Can't remember. I don't know where I was going with that now, but I did have a good point to make. Just take my word for it. There you go. You're playing right. Got to give him credit for his professionalism. That's exactly what I'm saying, Man United Greek fan. He's never going to go down as Maldini if we're honest. But performances like that the other night, and obviously in recent seasons, has been very good. Yes, there will be Thornster 11. There will be a FIFA stream tonight. Yes, mate, definitely. I'll be doing a lot of, covering all the latest news, transfers. There should be quite a busy transfer window for Man United ahead, due to the fact that obviously we've got to buy a lot of players, don't we? We've got to try and sell players too. There should be a few players getting sold and a good few players coming in. Nice one, Metallic Carpy says you can't watch it sober. Time for vodka. Oh, fair play to you. I've just got a cheeky little coffee on the go here myself. Worst captain we've had, you reckon, Simon? I mean, when he was captain, he was guff for us. He wasn't good for us when he was captain. That was a very torrid time. He was better. He's definitely been better when you've had the armband removed from him. The pressure's not quite as much, I think. Yes, 4x goal. You ever seen that clip of him visiting the zoo? That is hilarious. When that lion goes for him and he literally shits his pants. Have you ever seen that? It's hilarious. I've only really been playing FC25, FIFA, exactly there, Thornster. Yeah, I've only really been playing FC25 Beast Code, but that sounds interesting. I like the movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. I watched it not long ago with Mrs. P and the Litland, actually. I'd never seen it before. It was good. Yeah, do you reckon PR Gaming? What is it then? Dead food before Ruben took over. Yeah. That's right. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I was going to say that, Ruben Amorim took over a shit show. He's had to try and do everything he can to implement changes, and there was always going to be a period of time where it took a long time for us to do that. And we're still clearly in transition to trying to get to play a certain different style. We're not there yet by a long way. We need signings, need time, etc. But I was just going to say this. If he does manage to oversee Manchester United winning the Europa League, he'll go down as an instant legend for me to take over a team in such a shit place and to get them European football next season at the top of the table there in Champions League football. Champions League football next season for this football club is massive from where we were, plus a European trophy, plus the opportunity to contest another European trophy, the Super Cup. He'll just be an absolute don if he can oversee that. It's still a big if, it's still very difficult, but if he could actually do that, goodness me, what a start to his Man United career, If he can do that, it's just incredible. Oh, Christian Eriksen, free kick from distance. Man United corner here, Christian Eriksen. And it comes. Is my volume quiet there, Wellerman 10? No, I think it sounds all right, mate. I've got a little preview here. Undefeated in Europe too. I know that is insane. We're the only team left in there. Thank you, Simon Warner, for being on this channel for a few years, you legend. 3 years on your channel and counting. Thank you so much for watching for 3 years. Let us know how long you've been watching the channel, guys. Zayn Miyasi. How you doing today, Zayn? What's going on? Zayn Miyasi getting in here, bringing a cup of red wine. Thank you for that. What did you make of that game the other night, Zayn? I knew we wouldn't be hearing from you after that one. You don't like it when Man United win, do you, lad? Volume's fine. Okay, nice. Thank you, Zayn, for that, by the way. Yeah, nice one. How you doing? Still feeling like you're going to win the Champs League, are you, bro? We've got way more chance of winning the Europa than you have the Champions League, put it that way. Volume's fine. Okay, thanks, guys. Nice, we've got 356 likes. Thanks, guys. 10 minutes to half-time. See if we can get 400 before then. Bit of a boring, tepid game so far. I kind of expected this to be exactly as it's gone, to be fair. Almost exactly expected it to be the case. But actually, what I will say is, even though we're playing fringe players and obviously a well-changed side, I think we've been the better side so far. There's not much to write home about, but I've been watching this casually for 35 minutes now. I haven't seen Wolves at us once. Not once. At least we've been at them a couple of times. We're obviously not playing great stuff, but obviously, no, we've been the better side so far. It's not saying much because this is a low-quality game, but we have been the better team so far, even with a fringe team out there. Yeah, Wolves not done much. Dutty Wolves. It's another free kick for Man United, by the way. Another free kick for United. They've got Bentley in goal, don't they? They must have made a late change or something. My team news is wrong. Sorry about that, guys. My team news is wrong here, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. It is Cake Cadet. It's a rest day. It's such a rest day. We will have to make Zane, as Manchester United fans, you watch more of our games than his Arsenal. Oh, I know, Wolf Bite. Yes, happening with both Harrys. Amazing. Maguire may have found his form again. And Kane a trophy. Cadbury's could sell bottles of the egg cream condiment dispenser style, then you could squirt the cream on whatever you like. Oh, chance for United again, pushed away by Bentley. Ooh, Dorgu whips another dangerous cross in. Nobody attacking that one up behind. That's decent spell for United this last 5 minutes here. Decent spell. Dorgu's looking quite lively on the right, getting those in-swingers in. A couple of nice, decent sort of balls. Yeah, he's doing all right. Super chat. But, Rasmus, you've got to work on your movement, lad. He really does. Oh, Zamiasi, nice one. Yes, I'm not sure who it was because there was loads of legends in the last stream who gifted out memberships. I think we had 91 new members in the last stream. It was ridiculous. So I'm not sure exactly who it was. Probably Daz Salford or one of the Dons. I'm not too sure now. Let's go, Zamiasi. Yeah, there you go. It's like, I agree. Yeah, I agree. You can see Rasmus's movement just getting into that space. He's got to make that run, doesn't he? He's got to just play the percentages. Hi, JC Foster. What's going on, you Don? Next season, Patty, mate. That's when we'll start improving. I don't think we're going to be winning leagues or anything. But next season, I can see us certainly being a lot better. We should be challenging, up there for the top European spaces next season. How many eggs would I have today? Probably just little. I've got one little one. Yeah, he will. Frey Bentos Easter egg. A Frey Benny Easter egg, lad. Oh, that sounds horrible, actually. Nice one, Man United Greek fan, you legend. No worries. Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah. Sorry, am I celebrating it? Yeah, I mean, yes. To a degree. Sticking to water for now. Just watch my favourite DJ get black and drunk on stage on Coachella and fall asleep on the decks. No way, Mike TG. Who's your favourite DJ? That's mental. You got wankered and fell asleep. Crikey. Who should replace Onana? Steve, I like your style, Steve. Depends. I feel like we could attract some top keepers if we do get Champions League football next season. But we're kind of going to have to go for a, different... If we don't, we're going to have to go for a lower, like a lower team's goalkeeper or something, because I don't think we're going to attract a top keeper like a Donnarumma or a Courtois or someone like that, which would be lovely. But I don't think we're going to be able to attract a keeper like that at the moment. Honestly, I know it's unrealistic, but I still would try and go all out for De Gea. I really would. I still just feel like bringing De Gea home could solve a lot of issues. He knows what it's about to be United's keeper. He's good. Yeah, I've always rated Donnarumma. I'd take Donnarumma in a heartbeat, mate. Donnarumma in a heartbeat. Kurt Gunter, thank you so much for the $2 Aussie super chat, lad. See, get in from down under, mate. Hopefully we're going to smash our big flange in the final, mate. Can't watch the game. Are they playing okay? Oh, Kurt, yeah, they are, really. We've had the lion's share of chances. There's only been a couple. It's a pretty scrappy game, you know. There's not much going on here, mate. Wolves have been absolute shite, actually. They haven't created a jot. So, yeah, no, it's going all right, though, Kurt. We're the better side so far. It's not saying much because it's a tepid game, but we are the better side. By the way, guys, look at that. We have hit 88,800. So, get in there, you bloody legends. I can't wait to see that hit 90,000, by the way. That's going to be mad because that means we're in the home stretch. Only 10k left after that to get to the 100k, guys. That'd be mental. We might be able to do that by the end of next season, I'm hoping. But yes, smash the subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button and check that out, guys. 88.8. That looks lovely. Also, I can't wait to see it go 88,888. 88,888. That'd be good. Kind of like when you hit 88,888 or whatever on your speedometer. Not your speedometer, your odometer. Zane Miassi with another one here. He says, Duke, I send super chat to support Piggy in his hard work. I know you don't like it, Mr. Trudeau. Oh, yeah, nice one, Zane. Don't pay any attention to that M-Door Duke melt. What does he contribute other than moaning fucking gash comments, lad? I'm joking. But yes, Zane Miassi. No, I'm joking around, lad. He's all right as well. But yeah, nice one. Nice little bit of banter you two got going on there. Oh, Zane, thank you for that. Also, we've got a super chat from Stuart Zekman. Would you take Saints Aaron Ramsdale? You know, no, I wouldn't, actually. No. That's a bit too mid-table for me, lad. Do you know what I mean? I know he's good, he's decent. I still feel like he's a bit error-prone. He's basically the English Andre Onana, lad. Nah. I don't want him. He's good, but I don't want him. I don't want Pickford either. People were saying about Pickford the other day. Yeah, they're better than Andre, if you ask me. Probably more consistent than Andre. But Man United need to be going for a sort of keeper that could potentially, at least, be a world-class player. Whereas those guys you just mentioned, nah, don't think so. Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Cass Wads. How do you explain Zane Miassi to your friends who don't know about FT? It's like telling the story of Paul Bunyan. I don't talk about Zane Miassi to my friends, lad. Kelleher's a great shout. Yes, Kelleher's a great shout as well. He is. I doubt the Scousers would let us have him, though, right? Yep, Diogo Costa's a great shout as well. Yeah. Gary Finnegan, what's going on? Okay, free kick for Man United. Ericsson into the mixer. Headed away by Wolves. Ugarte wins the header edge of the box. Yeah, Oblak's a great shout as well. Ian Ernest, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Bacon and Egg Brigade. Yes, mate. Get some love in there for Ian Ernest. How have you been, dude? Cheers for that, my son. Yeah, well, Kelleher should be available, shouldn't he? Because he's not playing there. You know, he doesn't get much opportunities. I'm sure he probably wants to... I would take Trafford as well, Peter. I would take the chance on someone like Trafford who could potentially go on and really improve in the future, rather than someone like a Ramsdale who is probably just going to continue to be average. You take your dead gran over and on, oh shit. Yeah, exactly, Flesh, and that's it. Really, that's the same for a lot of our signings this summer. So much easier if you've got Champions League football next season to be able to attract the certain top sort of players or bigger names. Like, it's difficult to convince a player who's playing for a Champions League side to just come and play for a team that only finished 14th in the league and has no Europe next season. Even if you're paying them money, you know, and if they are coming, you've got to ask yourselves, why are they coming? Would they just be coming for the money? So it's very important we get Champions League football. That you can't really say what we're going to do in this summer transfer window until we know whether or not we've got Champions League football or not, because it's going to totally change. Oh, Gabby Mainu goes for one. He curls one from distance there. It was a great effort. Of course, he scored a great goal in the game the other night there to get it to 4-4. But look at this bit of play there. It's lovely. Rasmus just feeds it in. No, sorry. Of course, it's not Rasmus. It's Garnacho. Garnacho feeds in a nice ball there to Mainu, and he cuts inside and just tries to curl it round the keeper, but it's a little bit wide. But it's not a bad effort there. I probably will tune in and watch it tonight, Mike. Yeah, I didn't watch it last night. Completely forgot it was on. Kurt Gunter, you legend. Get some mad love in there for Kurt. Come on. Big love to Kurt Gunter. He's made another 5 members on the channel. Let's go, Kurt, you bloody Aussie legend. What a ripper, mate. Love that. Thank you, Kurt Gunter. Guten Tag, mein Freunde, as well. Don't know why Kurt Gunter just sounds German, doesn't it? But whatever. Yeah, there you go. Oh, not for that sort of crazy money, no. Ooh, chance for us, is it? No. Oh, just blind. Aaron, thank you. How you doing, Aaron? He says, watch your GTA stream yesterday, Pig. Hilarious. Oh, thank you very much, Aaron. We're going to try and do one of those a week at the minute. Probably on like a Wednesday night. Check out the new weekly updates and stuff. Surely time for Big Ange. What do you mean? Yeah, well, man, I agree with you now, Pig. This screams like a draw or late winner. Happy Easter, JB. Yes, 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 yes. Happy Easter to you also, you legend. Boxing tonight, Piggy. What boxing's on tonight, lad? That would be amazing. That's it. It's such a specialist position. It's such an important position. People just don't seem to give the emphasis on the role that there is. It's one of the most important positions in the team because it can make or break your games. Like if you've got a keeper who can make a higher percentage of world-class saves than others, it's just going to win you games. It literally wins you games. It's as good as a goal, some of those world-class saves. Consistency, solidity. If you've got that as a goalkeeper, wow, I mean, yeah, you've got a great base to build from. That's where the best teams are made. I think you need a top-class keeper to be a top-class team. Always said it, and I really hope that we get one because, yeah, we don't have one right now, sadly, and that's always going to cause problems. Players are just looking back there going, oh, no, Mr. Flubberhand's in goal. He's going to melt. It's not good. John Anderson, hello, mate. What's happening? Yes, Rasmus nowhere near it. For yous, I think a good shout for cheap keepers would be Patterson from Sunderland and the like. Go on, Jamie. Getting the scouting report in. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. I'm now officially an Australian, mate. Thank you so much. Kurt Gunter sounds like a baddie in Die Hard. Ho, ho, ho. Now I've got a machine gun, mate. There's half time, by the way. What can you say about that half? Perfect half of football. Just what the doctor ordered. To be fair, nice, chilled out, no dramas, no embarrassments, and we've actually looked the better side. And like I say, I honestly don't give a shit, really, about this game. I want to win it. I want the players on the pitch to do well. That's the main thing. I just want these guys to do well, maybe get a bit of confidence from this game, rather than losing confidence from the game. But as I've said, I mean, the Premier League campaign for us is already over, if you ask me. Nice, we got 400 likes by half-time. Come on, break out the red panties. It's Red Panty Night, the live chat. Look, there's an advert for Harry Maguire on TV now. What? Oh, no, it's the Jolly Green Giant. Sorry, what's this awesome... what's this advert on Peacock here with the Jolly Green Giant on? Yeah, nice one. Zamie Assey says, Pirates of Carry On with Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhand 2. I would say Pirates of Carry On. That would be fantastic. I'd love to see Sid James reprise his role as Jack Sparrow, mate. You know what I'm saying? Get a bit of Kenneth Williams in there as the Keira Knightley role. Oh, matron. You know what I'm saying? Pirates of the Carry On sounds great, mate. Oh, matron. You know what I mean? Oh, there's a little thing called proofreading. I know he's been dead for 50 years. I know. Legend, though. Sid James, absolute legend. I love a Carry On film, me. But, no, Zamie, actually, to answer your question properly, we know what you meant. Pirates of the Caribbean with Jack Sparrow or Edward Scissorhands 2. It would have to be Pirates of the Caribbean. Only because, I'll be honest, Edward Scissorhands, the first one, that freaked me out, mate. I remember watching that as a kid. I don't think I've ever cried so much at a film when I was a little kid. What a miserable film. I mean, it's a good film. Spoiler alert here. Don't pay attention to the next 5 seconds if you don't want it spoiled. But, you know, it's a good film. Don't get me wrong, it's a good film. But the ending to that film scarred me. What a horrible ending. Oh, I don't need to be seeing poor Edward up the top of the tower on his own for eternity there, after realising he can't live with other humans, and his creator's died, and he's just living in a fucking bell tower like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or some shit, pretty much. Oh, man. That was sad. What a sad film. That literally had me blubbing my eyes out like that as a kid. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that again, mate. Nah. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Cliff Red says matron. Marsman says, Beats Guy, why are you a mod? Because I made him a mod, you prat. Beats Guy's literally, no joke, Beats Guy has watched this channel right back with the first people who ever watched this channel. How long have you been watching Beats Guy? 11 years or something, mate? I don't know. He was my first ever patron as well. So, You show him some damn respect. Yeah. You show him some damn respect. But also, check out the Patreon, guys. There is a link in the description there. We've had a couple of new patrons. Big up Sonny Griffin, big up Paul S. There is some behind-the-scenes content, trying to post something on there every day, pretty much. So, yeah. Check it out, guys. Link in the description. Nice one. Rodrigo Fonseca, one exciting first half. I hope my smoke alcohol battered heart can handle another 45 minutes. Definitely Rodrigo. Marsman says, I may be a prat, but I weigh a lot less than you. You do, because let's face it, muscle weighs more than fat. And you're just an absolute little disgusting fat body, mate. I'm joking. But no, listen, mate, I've got stalagmite and fucking dynamite over here for you if you want them, lad. All right? We don't go on weights, mate. We just go on fucking who can Glasgow kiss the other, mate. And if you want a Glasgow kissing competition, I'm your man. Anyway. Oh, we are bloody losing again, says Gav's Highlights. To be fair, you blatantly do weigh less than me, mate. You know why? There ain't no heavyweight and little bitches, mate. You know what I mean? There's no heavyweight little bitches. You know what I mean? I can tell you're a skinny little Cheeto Puff virgin, lad. Just by your tone. You've been watching this channel since like 2013. Exactly, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, definitely G-Wolf. First half, good first half. Fredrickson, for me, has had a fantastic debut so far. Love that, G-Wolf. Yeah, so from the first half, you've got to say, I mean, defensively, we haven't really had much to do, but we've not put a single foot wrong so far. The performance-wise, the rest of the team, you know, Mainu's look kind of lively. Dorgu's look lively. Garnacho's look lively, yeah. Again, Rasmus Højlund looking just tepid and like he's not really got much to offer. I won't, Blue Gamer lad. I'll try not to. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Two Gashtastic teams trading blows. Steady on now, Zoel. No need for that, is there? Wolves are actually not doing too bad at the moment. You wouldn't want to catch a Scottish kiss for the flying pig. I'm a lover, not a fighter, mate, to be fair. But, you know, if you back me into a corner, mate. You bet he brings on Fernandez? Why not? Give him a few minutes. I don't think it's a bad thing there, Alex. Bruno's such a... It's almost like... Bruno's like a race car. And you almost need to keep him running. You know what I mean? There's no good putting him in the barn and forgetting about him, mate. He's going to seize up. He's so used to just playing on the regular. He needs to play. I don't think he needs to play today, but I think he will be featuring between now and, you know, the end of the season, even in the league and stuff, quite a bit. Yeah, Fredrickson really impressive, and also for no Bruno, we'd not look bad. Wolves been informed. Yes, they have. Wolves been doing well lately, 100%. And you know, we've been the better team today, definitely. It's not an amazing... Oh, the clock's still going. Oh, shit, sorry. How does it say 6 minutes? What the hell? Anyway, yes, it's not been a great performance, but we've been the better team. Yeah, Bruno's the Lightning McQueen of Old Trafford. Exactly, the Lightning McQueen. I like it. Ugate's look good. Oh, really? Since the end of the Ollie era? Right, yeah. Fredrickson been our best player? Yeah, I've been impressed with Fredrickson as well. Definitely great, solid performance from him so far. Baby Maguire, we shall know him as. Kate Cadet says, Pig, top 3 in, top 3 out. I like your style, Kate. Top 3 out for me. I'd get rid of Onana and replace him with, you know, if it's down to me, Donnarumma. But if it's not that realistic, then yeah, we're probably going to have to go for someone, I don't know, Kelleher or whatever, who knows. De Gea. You know, Costa, something like, who knows, just something like that. And then the other 2 players out, definitely I would get rid of Victor Dwindloff. He's absolutely gash. I'd also get rid of probably Marcus Rashford, just to get him off of our books. He doesn't really want to play for us, does he? Make that move permanent. Plus, he generates good cash. He's on huge money. He doesn't justify that money, so it makes sense to get rid of him. So I'll get rid of Lindelof. If I can only get rid of 3, I'll go Lindelof, Rashford, and Onana. And I'll sign a new goalkeeper, and I'll sign 2 forwards. I'll just go all out ham on the forwards, mate. Get Giacourtis, get Delap. There you go. Nice one. You just read that James Cameron's a United fan. Sorry, Zane. Oh, I wish... Is he actually? That'd be amazing. DJ Superfly Guy. I've already done it, mate. Already done it, yeah. Already done it. It's a raw one. Ramsdale on the cheap. Ramsdale. I don't want Ramsdale, though. Guys, yes or no, do you want Ramsdale? Ramsdale, I feel like, look, I don't want Arsenal's cast-offs, guys. What's that all about? What's that all about, guys? I want David Seaman, not Alex Maninga. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, guys? Little bit of an old school reference for you there, guys. You know, who remembers Alex Maninga? You didn't think you were going to hear that name on this channel anytime soon, did you? Did you? No, you didn't. But even I'm just saying, I don't want their shitty cast off. You want Onana. Yeah, basically, because he's just so error prone, he's never fit, and he's never available, is he? So, yes, what's all this Ramsdale guff? Bang average keeper, I don't want him either. No, I haven't done Eto'o. Ramsdale's not crap. He's not crap. He's not crap, but he's just a mid-table standard, if you ask me. Cost as many goals as Tracy. Cinnamon, how you doing there, Cinnamon? Thank you so much, mate. Yes, come on. 88,000 subscribers, 88,800. Almost at 89. Give us a subscribe if you're new and smash the likes at half-time. Thank you for that, Cinnamon. Oh, definitely I'd go for Cunha as well. I do like him. Didn't Maninga have wonderful hair? You can have Sanchez if you like a bargain pig. Hey, fair enough there, Gavs. Yeah. Ramsdale, you'd rather have Rash. Luke Shaw's like a wheelbarrow. Yeah, I think he would be first name, but so would Doris the Tea Lady. Yeah, Gung, she says, no Arsene Hollands, thank you. No, we don't need it, do we? Don't need it. I say we go for Donnarumma. You know why? Because he's quality, and he's also got a scar on his face these days, and he just looks badass. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want to walk down a dark alleyway with Donnarumma coming the other way, would you? Now he's got that scar on his face. You know what I mean? That's the sort of guy you need, you know? What? Top 3 out, Onana, Dalot, Blunderloff. Dallow's in your top 3 out, G-Wolf. Osimhen, Frimpong and Cunha. I like your players in, apart from Osimhen. I wouldn't really want him, to be fair, because he's a bit of an ego prima donna prat. But he's a good player, though. But Frimpong's a great shout, and Cunha's a great shout. Frimpong would be what a signing he would be. I get what you're saying. Dalot out to get Frimpong. That's what you're saying. Yeah, it's just unrealistic to expect us to keep Dalot and sign Frimpong as well, maybe. But Dalot doesn't really... I mean, Dalot's hit or miss. But he's certainly not right up there with players that we need to get rid of. What I like about Dalot is he is kind of versatile. He can play left wing back. He can play right wing back. He can do a good job. I mean, I thought he was great the other night. Dalot again in that European fixture where we come back. He was very good. Scored that great goal as well, didn't he? What a finish. But, yeah, no, fair enough. He has been hit or miss, but he's not in the top few to get rid of. But I know what you're saying. You're saying get rid of Dalot and sign Frimpong. So fair enough. Frimpong would be a step up, definitely, in my opinion, yeah. For our system, for what Amorim needs. He needs to go and get Frimpong. That's a good shout. Can't really get rid of Onana. He has a 4-year contract. Yeah, not without losing a good bit on a deal. But there might be a club out there that's prepared to spend, 20 mil on him. But then his wages are going to be an issue. We're going to lose money on getting rid of him. But I certainly think we can't just keep him. It's better to get some money back than just to get nothing back and have him draining our resources and not even playing. We can't stick with him because he's too much of an error-prone melt. Coble or Oblak, thank you, James Riley. Doris has big skills. Reminds you of Frank Ribery. a little bit there. Oh, with that scar, lad, with that scar. You've been wanting Frimpong for years. Yeah, me too. Frimpong would be an excellent addition, definitely, because he can just, bomb down that right-hand side. He's a proper wing-back, proper, flying wing-back. Get up and down, defend and attack. That's what you need. Dalot is a little bit suspect at times, but he has been good. He has been good at times. Really is he? Thorne says Dallow's always first out to train in a last signing shirts. Good pro, but not sure if he's good enough. I think he's a good squad player. That's the lesson there, really. Good left wing back backup, good right wing back backup. But first team starter, is he Evra levels or whatever? No. And that's what we've got to be looking for. We've got to be trying to get world-class players in that position. I don't really believe Dalot is that, but he is a good squad player if you ask me. I'd rather get rid of Luke Shaw first. Definitely UK Strange. Yeah, I'd sooner see Luke Shaw go than Dalot. Frimpong or Cole Palmer. I mean, obviously, if we could get Cole Palmer, that'd be amazing. I don't think we're going to ever have that opportunity, sadly. Give Onana away for free because he'll lose us more. Yeah, that's right. I know. There's no point keeping him, is there? We should keep our youth, Garnacho, Menu, Dalot, Ahmad. Spot on, agree with you, Saeed. Smash a 1 if you agree, or smash a 2 if you disagree and you think, get rid of Garnacho, generate some cash. Because I've seen a lot of people say that. But I don't like that idea. I think we, like you say, we've got to keep our youth. We have to develop those players. Get rid of the seasoned, proven gash bags and keep the ones that can still have potential to turn into like world-class beasts. Good shout, Ian Ernest. Yes, you like Frimpong and Cunha, maybe another centre-back and striker. Good afternoon, Ocean Beach Steve. What's going on, you legend? You'd keep or loan Rasmus, giving him experienced striker to learn from. Yeah, that's so true. He definitely needs somebody ahead of him. Maguire to replace Hoyland as centre forward. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Might as well. Chuck on the Slab Aldo. Put him on. Elliot Anderson from Forest. Need Cunha. Need a striker. Creating chances and scoring. Yeah, I agree, 100%. We don't really need Hoyland if we get Cunha and Delap. Obi's way better than Hoyland overall. Maybe Weller, man, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. I certainly would definitely try and get Delap and, Guilherme. Cunha's a good shout as well. Some of those sorts of players, but certainly for striker position, I like Guilherme, I like Delap. It makes sense, doesn't it? If you do get them, I don't know. It's tough to sell Rasmus. We're stuck with Rasmus. Nobody's buying Rasmus off of us, mate. No chance. No way. I guess we could loan him out, but what good is that? I mean, I suppose it's going to give him chances to play regularly. Maybe he can salvage something from his career and try and come back. So that would be good. But, yeah, I mean, it's tough for him at the moment. He's in the shitter. Hey, Tommy Boyle. Yes, mate. Welcome in. What's going on, lad? 58 million we've paid. Sick note Shaw while he's been injured. Sack him. Sue him. No way. That's crazy, isn't it? 58 million while he's been injured. Yeah, no. That's it. Shaw's terrible. I mean, actually, Shaw, as a player, if Shaw was fit, if Shaw never got that leg break injury, and if Shaw stayed fit, he would, I honestly do believe, he would be a top-class wing-back. I've seen him do some brilliant things for Man United and England in the past. He's been very good. Very, very good. Problem is just his fitness levels, his condition. He can't stay fit. I don't think he's the best professional either, like he always does. Look, I mean, who am I to talk? But I'm not a professional footballer. If I was, I would be, well, I would hope to think that I would be conditioned right. And he always looks like he's got a bit of extra timber on him, Luke Shaw, which I don't think is very good when you're paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a week to be a professional athlete for Man United. Why are you coming in with a bit of a gut on you, mate? You know what I mean? So, yeah, because of that, he's just not the most professional, is he? I don't think. He's injury prone, and he's a bit of a Frey Bentos extraordinaire lover. I'll give you 25% of my pie allowance if you let me stay at United. Luke Shaw, make it 50%, you got a deal. Yes, for the sixth time, Thornster, you've asked maybe 6 times. For the 6th time, yes! Are you not listening to my responses, mate? What's going on? Okay, in comes the corner for Manchester United at the near post. Rasmus! Oh, he stabs one at the near stick. I don't think there's been any changes at half-time here, by the way. Corner in for United. Rasmus stabs it into the near stick, but it has taken a little deflection. It's going to be another corner for United. Stopped, I think it was, actually. Yes, it was just blocked by Bueno, who has managed to get a little block off. No worries there, Thornstead. No worries. Yes, mate. It's on there. Don't you worry about it. We'll be doing that. SB Cubing, let's go. Have a nice time at the barbecue. Happy Easter. Was Rasmus a beast at Ajax? Yeah, he's very good cleaning with Ajax bathroom cleaner, mate. If you're talking about whether he was good at Ajax, the question is no, because he's never played. The answer is no, because he's never played for Ajax, mate. So no, he wasn't. I'm pretty sure he never. I don't think so. Came from Atalanta, didn't he? Oh, Mainu shoots edge of the box well wide, but it's kept in there by Garnacho. Elizabeth McCormack, she feeds me well. Don't you worry about that. You were thinking about Rasmussen. Oh, you was thinking about Rasmussen. Yeah, maybe. Should Obi come on? Definitely, mate. Why is Obi not on now? That's crazy, isn't it? Obi should absolutely be on. Can't you see? Oh, sometimes you hypnotise me. Let's go, Grant. Wasn't he signed from Ajax, Ten Hag connections? Well, sort of. I mean, he no, actually. He was signed by Eric Ten Hag, who has the connection with Ajax, but he actually doesn't know. Paul Pucker Pies. Hey, Tactician Tom, it's my brother. He says, unfortunately, Rasmus is a garden gnome. Looking forward to seeing Cheeto. Yeah, spot on. I know. He doesn't offer much. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, maybe in the right team, if you had the right system and you're getting lots of balls, maybe he could be good. Because he has done better in the past, like when he first came in. He's never had a spell of 26 games as bad as the last 26 games for us. But he's never done all that much either. He is just a little bit of a melter. He doesn't have the presence up there. He can't see, his movements are off. He doesn't have the presence. You can see almost the teammates. Like in the last fixture in the Europe, I could see Garnacho many times through in good positions. I'm sure if Ruud van Nistelrooy was there, he'd have squared it to him. Do you know what I mean? But because he's looking over and seeing Gashmer's point, he's like, I might as well shoot myself because that melt's going to just melt this. So that's the problem we've got. He's just a bit of a bottle job. Yeah, we do need to try and get somebody else in soon. Cheeto Obi coming on would be lovely, yeah. Oh, I don't know, Ian Ernest. At some point, lad, at some point. You need more Tom versus Piggy quizzes. Thornster, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, you legend. Guys, can we get some love in there for Thornster11? Thank you, Thornster. Thank you so much for becoming a double member, you Don. Get some big love in there for Thornster11, guys. That's what I do right now, honestly. No joke. Last part of this game, well, obviously Cheeto Obi now, but certainly when you've got opportunities where you need to score a goal, Harry Maguire does have better presence coming off the bench than somebody like Rasmus Højlund staying on the pitch. Okay, maybe starting Harry Maguire at striker from the start is not the best thing to do, but late on when you're pushing for a goal, you can definitely do worse than Slabaldo Hazario. You know what I'm saying? Rasmus has and was bought for raw materials. Right now, though, he's like that kid who gets nervous before trials and hides begging their fullback. Looks busy, but knows the ball won't get to him. Yeah, fair one. He is a bit of a shitter, isn't he? He was born in Copenhagen, went from them to Atalanta to us. There you go. So, yep, no Ajax. There you go. Yeah, because you cheated, Tactician Tom. Well, actually, you didn't cheat. There was a little bit of controversy, wasn't there? It was rigged, Cinnamon. You talking about that was the one with that bullshit, those bullshit buzzers in it? And like, I was buzzing first, but you were hearing his buzzer first and stuff. It's bullshit, mate. Nah, that was absolute debacle. Need to have another one of those. That was a joke. G-Will says, I'm predicting if United get to Europe final, Højlund scores the winner to win us the final and get Champions League next season. You reckon? Come on, G-Wolf, love that. That's a bold prediction. I'll remember you said that. And if it happens, I'll remember you said it, lad. That's awesome. Hariano Slabagio. Oh, brilliant. It's just about Sonia. It's literally taken me until today. Yesterday, seriously, my chest and, like, I don't know, or the day after, my chest and everything felt so sore from just the screaming and everything. Like, and my throat and everything. It's mad. I'm sure smash a one if you were physically affected by that game. I mean, it was obviously great, but fucking hell, it was a stressful do. Mason Mount, the best player. You what? That's true, Beats Guy. Yes, that's so true. There will be. They're blatant, he will be. Cinnamon melted. He didn't cheat. There you go. He didn't cheat. Yeah, Cinnamon melted. That's right. You didn't even melt. It's just that it was coming through, you know, the way we were doing it. It's like you couldn't hear me, even though I was buzzing first. It just was what it was, mate. We wouldn't make that mistake again. But to be fair, if I played my brother at another quiz about Man United, I'm sure I'd batter him. If it was about the Minnesota Vikings, I'm sure he'd beat me. But he's an honorary Yank these days. It's like when you were tired when I smashed you at snooker, or you were ill when I destroyed you at golf, or your back was hurt when I crushed you at arm wrestling. Yeah, but that is the case, though. You do realise when you beat me at arm wrestling the other year, I had a bad back, and I was really slim and, like, ill. I had health issues and all sorts. When you came last time, I crushed you in an arm wrestle. I crushed you. So doesn't that literally explain? Yes, I did have an ailment in all those things that you said. That's the only reason you beat me. That's the only reason you beat me those things. We've proven that the last time with me crushing you in an arm wrestle and humiliating you. That literally proves my point, though. on then, Rasmus Højlund! Rasmus Højlund! Rasmus Højlund! Rasmus Højlund! Oh, you fucking Garbaggio, Gasmus! Oh, pass the ball or shoot or do something! You useless melt! Oh, goodness me! Come on, guys. He's supposed to be sizzling out here, but we just got a slice of raw Dane-packed bacon. He's bloody useless. You can't have bacon raw. It's all slimy and gooey and tastes fucking horrible. You got to start cooking, Rasmus. Start fucking cooking. Start sizzling, man. You're shite, Rasmus, to be fair. I mean, look at that, though. Come on. You're not going to get better opportunities to create something for your team. You're in space down the left. Take on the defender. Beat the defender or pass the ball to somebody making a run. Don't just fucking fanny around. What's he doing? This is what frustrates me about the guy. It's proper shit. Have a fucking pop off on goal, you melt. You know? Not rocket science. Try and create a chance. Oh, shit. Do you know what I mean? It is a joke, though. He's so lacking in anything, lacking in confidence. He can't handle it. Not even a shot, yeah. Barl, thank you very much for the super chat. He says, thanks for the laughs, mate. Thank you very much for watching. You're an absolute legend. Get in there, Barl. Nice, Thomas. Nearly 500 likes. Get in there, you legend. Definitely, we definitely need to sign a couple of strikers. I wouldn't even get one in the summer. I'd get two. Two number 9s. Or players that can at least play at number 9. Uh-oh. Ball over the top for Wolves. Fredriksson's back. Oh, no, sorry. Amas back. Clears it away. Eriksson. Can he bring it down? Ooh. Garnacho slides in a little bit late, but he's pulled his leg out to avoid the tackle. Yeah, I'm not a huge lover. Basically, rugby for Fanny, says Kate Gillette. Well, you know, each to their own, isn't it? Each to their own. But I'd much prefer to watch rugby out of the two, in all fairness. But that's probably because we've just grown up watching it, you know? You're harsh there on Højlund, mate. I'm not harsh on Højlund, mate. He's got to try and take an opportunity. The man's through on goal, nearly. And he's got one defender there between him and the goal. Try and take him on then. Surely, you know, you're a bloody young, talented player who costs 73 mil. Why can't you take someone on? Why can't you pass the ball? He just did the wrong thing. His decision was wrong to take it to the left. He's taken it to the left. He's lost his angle. He's lost the ability to beat the defender, and he's been mugged off. I feel like he needs to just, I don't know, he's just doing some stupid things fundamentally wrong. There was a runner on his right. He could have fed him in. Fair enough if you don't have the bottle to take somebody on right now. You know, one-on-one, try and take someone on. But square it to the right then. Square it to your defender. Or try and get half a yard and shoot. Pathetic. I mean, it was good defending against him. But if he was that able to create a chance, he would have done, wouldn't he? Yeah, lost the ability to even look like a footballer. Nicholas Bentner in disguise. I think it might start to be harsh on Lord Bentner if it doesn't pick up soon. Could even be harsh on Lord Bentner. Thomas, has any plans to change the background and look at the channel? I think people would come in and do co-commentary with you for a cup of tea. No. What do you mean? Any plans to change the background? Not really, mate. No. I mean, you know, I plan to get a new camera at some point to because I just used a Logitech stream cam. It's just like some cheap stream cam thing. But I would like to get like a full-on proper good camera at some point, like a broadcast standard camera. But other than that, not really, mate. He was beating pigs so bad at golf, he literally started talking on my backswing. Oh, shit. Yeah, we were playing at a fucking par 3 little gash course. We were supposed to be having fun. Do you know what I mean? Mr. fucking serious over here. Goodness me. Can't even have a conversation. I'm doing there, Disco Dave. What's going on? How you doing there, Disco Dave? Oh... Okay, they're getting on top of us a little bit here. Cornering for Wolves. Bit of pressure from them. I don't even know, Fred. I honestly have no idea, mate. I mean, that's a weird question, Fred. I'll be honest with you, lad. I don't even know what half of them look like, to be fair. Superstar says, why is Bruno coming on? Oh, look, we got Bruno, Mount and Dallo coming on. Why? To probably go and win us the game, Superstar. I understand what you're saying. Let's introduce Chido Obi. Let's introduce youngsters. Let's give other players a chance. But as I mentioned a moment ago, I feel like Bruno Fernandes is the type of engine that he needs to be ran. He needs a run out. You know, you can't just keep your 1960s Ferrari in the garage all the time. You got to take it out every Sunday, mate. You know what I mean? You got to give it a little, got to give it a little spin. Otherwise, it's going to seize up, lad. So I know what you're saying. But also, like, come on. Half an hour for Bruno. He needs that consistency. He needs that conditioning, lad. You need to keep him sharp. Did your brother play Street Fighter 2 on the SNES? No, we had Street Fighter on the Mega Drive, though, back in the day. What did we used to play on the Mega Drive growing up a lot, Tom? It was mostly like FIFA 94 and 95, I remember us playing. Streets of Rage, we used to play that a lot. Streets of Rage. Street Fighter, definitely, we did play that, yeah. I don't know, I'm just trying to think. But we played a lot of, growing up in the 90s, mate, on the Mega Drive there. The chair is incredible. You want to know the brand? It's a Noble Chairs, lad. Noble chairs. Noble chairs. It's actually amazing how it's held. I don't know how it's still going, mate. Fair play to these Noble chairs. They know how to make a sturdy chair. I've beaten the shit out of this chair, and it still just keeps on trucking. Oh, yeah, of course. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We used to rent that from the video shop, like almost every other week, didn't we? Back when rentals actually made sense, because those games were quite expensive back in the day, but you just rent them for a week or whatever, remember? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what's it, Hyperstone Heist or whatever, that was immense. What a game. And Golden Axe, yeah, Golden Axe TCG Hub, yeah. Mortal Kombat, yeah, probably. Absolutely. Blockbusters, yeah. Well, we had like a, I don't know, I guess you'd call it like a mom and pop shop, whatever. We had one down the road from us, which was not like a chain. We did sometimes go to Blockbusters, but with the one down the road was just like a, independent owned one. What was it called? Yeah, Video Addicts. That's it there, Tactician Tom. Sounds like a porn service though, doesn't it? But yeah, Video Addicts, that was it. Nice one. Oh, Columns. Yeah, Columns, mate. That was an old school classic. I remember having like there was a cartridge with 3 games on. I think it was like Columns, Shinobi, and like something else on there. I can't remember now. But we definitely had Columns as well. Did we spend 80 million on a centre forward? We've been playing in the wrong position the last few years. Maguire on for Rasmus. Yeah, well, fair enough. There you go. Maybe he is. He's certainly got a good focal point for the team. Oh, I know. That was a good one, Luke. Oh, yes. Well, I would like to get the green screen back. Yeah. Since I moved to the garage here, I haven't done that. Columns as well. Yeah, you played the shit out of Columns. Cinnamon says, you and Tom need a gaming stream on Old School Games, please. I'll donate £50. You are? Are you serious? You up for that, Tom? 25 each? Do you know what I mean? Cheeky little gaming stream on the gaming channel at some point? Yeah. That's cold hard cash, lad. Actually, 30-20. 30-20. I'm the A side. Oh, yeah. Classic Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 is immense. Ninja Gaiden. Never played that one, but I hear it's a toughie. Altered Beast. Oh, yeah, I remember Altered Beast. Good shout. Yeah, I've got an emulator, actually. I've got, so I did the developer mode on my Xbox. So I've got dev mode on it. So I can play, like, I've got Dolphin emulator on there and just all those emulators that you need to play. I've got a load of ROMs downloaded on there and stuff. So I do actually have a lot of these games already on the emulator, and it's in 1080, well, not 1080, but you know what I mean. It's like upscaled. Ring of Power. Yeah, Tom, you don't remember that name of that game, right, do you? Streets of Rage would be awesome, yeah. Tom, you don't remember that name of that game we had? It was so random. Or maybe somebody would know. It was so obscure, like this Mega Drive game. You're like going around, bouncing around these clouds, and you get like these helmets and this armor for this knight guy, He'd be bouncing around these clouds, and the first level he's like from right to left, and in the top left is like this golden egg you find. It was really trippy game. I can't think of it, or I haven't been able to find it since we were kids. It's doing my head in, actually. Every few weeks I'll think of it. What is that game? What is that game? And I can't think of it. Oh, we've almost scored. Alejandro Garnacho ball across the 6-yard box there. Rasmus Højlund can't get there. Of course he can't. Yeah, that was a classic back in the day on the PlayStation 1, lad. What's this? When I'm back in 2026, we can live stream me crushing you at golf, still get MMA, old school game. MMA? What? MMA? Old school game, whatever you want. Only as usual. I would actually decimate you at MMA. You're a 40-plus-year-old skinny man who looks like the bloke from the end of Home Alone with a fucking shovel, lad. Old man Marley. Do you know what I mean? Nobody wants to see me crush you, lad. That'd be crazy, lad. You're over the hill far away, my boy. Yeah, for Sega, yep. Street Fighter, Tom versus Pig. Well, anyway, yes, Tom, let me know. Cinnamon said he'll give us £50 to do a to do a retro gaming stream at some point. So, you know, consider that. Yeah, good shout there, Paul S. Lay off Rasmus, Pig. Come on. Lay off Rasmus, yeah? Lay off Rasmus? Lay off Rasmus? What do you mean lay off Rasmus? I'm just observing, I'm telling you my observations. The guy's fucking shite, so far from what we've seen. Look, I always want players to come in and be a success. You know, I don't want anybody to fail. But ultimately, he's a charter, lad. He scored 1 in 26, Cadet, lad. 1 in 26, for fuck's sake. He's paid shitloads. We paid 80 mil for him, 73 million. Goodness me, I'm going to rename my Pikachu to Rasmus, just so I can slap him about a little bit, mate. What are you on about, be nice to Rasmus? He's useless. Come on. You know he's fucking useless, mate. Yes, there will be absolutely there, Aaron Bainbridge, mate. 100%. We're going to be doing that. By the way, there's the link to the X. I'm going to shout everyone out in a minute who gives us a repost of this stream. Check it out. It's Old Man Marley. Old Man Marley, yeah, he is. Oh, Pandemonium. That's an old school classic. Remember Twisted Metal as well. That was a good one. Destruction Derby. Yeah, well, one's better than none, Pig. Cake, mate, if you play 26 games for Manchester United at the top of the pitch, you being the 40-year-old mess that you are, I'd expect you to bag one for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Just a little pop shot, a little stabbed effort or something, a little tap in. Fucking hell, Kate, you'd score 1 in 26, mate. What are you on about? And you're an absolute mess, pal. Of course I did, Chris. Of course I did, Chris. Yeah. Of course I did. Rasmus Chew. That's a great... Yeah, there you go. Old Man Marley. Mikel Marino midfielders double the Prem goal 6th and Rasmus. It's not looking good, brother. Yeah, well said there, Luke. Road Rash. Oh, that was a classic, wasn't it? Road Rash, yeah. So true, Kate. You're so true, G-Wolf, sorry. No, you're right. I mean, I feel bad for him because he's taken the mantle of being the main goal scorer when he was just a kid coming in. That should have never been the case. But that's just piss poor recruiting from that Dutch Kojak Melt. And obviously Xerxes injured now as well. Otherwise Xerxes would be playing, wouldn't he, ahead of him? But yes, Rasmus came in with the mantle of having to take the mantle and be the main guy. That's difficult when you're just a youngster still developing. He should, by all rights, be like the second or third choice striker behind a seasoned senior player. And then he would probably be developing all right as a youngster. You know, but he's had to be thrown in there at the deep end, and unfortunately he's not swam, he's sunk, and he's drowning. But let's hope he can start doing the doggy paddle soon, and you know, soon he'll be doing breaststroke. At least he stays fit. Fair enough. Oh yeah, Carmageddon. No. This is exactly what I need. I mean, I totally agree with him, man. This is just what we needed, mate. Road Rash, what a game back when EA made it, actually. Oh, was that an EA game, was it? Yeah, I don't... Oh, California Games, mate. We played the hell out of that. Do you remember that one, Tom? That was the one where it had, like, the hacky sack on it. One of the sports was hacky sack. One of them was, like, BMXing or mountain biking or something. They had surfing on there, didn't they? And was it rollerblading or something? Yeah, rollerblading, I think. And then mate, that was classic. That was epic, lad. That was immense. We could never do the surfing the one though, could we? We didn't know the buttons. We couldn't figure it out. I remember we just getting to the top of the wave, and you're supposed to do some tricks and stuff on the wave, and we just stack it every time. We couldn't figure out how to do it, could we? Oh, Manx TT motorbike. Yeah, Manx TT superbike. Time is up and you didn't finish. Immense. That was on the Sega Saturn we played that on, yeah. Time is up and you didn't finish. Manx TT superbike. That was a classic. Sega Rally Championships. That was a good one. You feel sorry for Rasmus, childhood United fan. His dreams have been shattered because it's just not happening for him, but clubs comes first. There you go, Disco Dave. And you know what, Disco Dave? It's not done for him yet. Like Kate said, or like we've discussed, like G-Wolf said, sorry, this is a youngster who shouldn't really be the first choice striker. He should be second or third choice. So maybe in the summer, if we get somebody good, perhaps in the future he could still develop. He's still young, still only 22. We were talking about signing somebody like Giacaris. Well, go and have a look at what Giacaris was doing when he was a youngster. He wasn't doing all that much, but now he's doing bits. Rasmus Hoyland is getting subbed off, by the way. So Rasmus is off, guys. We've got Chido Obi coming on. Get in there. Nice to see. Yes, Chido Obi going to get 25 minutes to the end here. International Superstar Soccer. Oh, yeah. Classic. Golden Axe was goated. Toe Jam and Earl. Italian 90. I remember us. I don't know how we even managed to do it, but we were playing. Do you remember we used to play, Championship Manager Italian on the Commodore Amiga back in the day. Oh, yeah, I played Kid Chameleon, yeah. Yeah, Italian 90, like it was its own game. You couldn't just load in a different league. This is in the days where you had to buy a separate game to have the Italian league. Remember that? We played that quite a bit. And there you go, Cinnamon. Yeah, because of simps like you, Cinnamon. Oh, nice, Sonia. You still got a Sega Saturn. I still got a bunch of Sega Saturn games and stuff, actually. Yeah, Italian 90, the goal sound. Sensible soccer. Oh. Have I missed something? Why the fuck are you talking about Iceland? Must have missed something here. It's Mason Mount. Oh, ZX Spectrum. Wow. Spectrum 48 was better, says Simon. No, we never had that one, I don't think. Championship Manager is still going strong. Go on then, son. Chido Obi. Oh, tries to just skew it back across goal. We got 645 legends in it, and we're nearly at 600 likes. What a sensational ratio. Do us a favour, give us a like spike, hit the thumbs up on it, get yourself subscribed, and say hello. Echo the Dolphin. Oh my God, that was so hard. I don't think we ever got past the first level, mate. I remember us renting that from the video shop when we were really young and playing that, and we could never figure out how to get past the first level. You know, I did watch it recently, how to do it. It's actually not that hard, but still, for a youngster to figure out, we could never figure out. This wasn't like now where you can just get on Google and look how to do it. You know what I mean? There was no, we couldn't figure that out. That was well hard back in the day.
Get in there, my son.
Nah, you never crushed me at Football Manager. Just stop making stuff up. You used to destroy your all games. Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. Anyone remember Donofrio on CM Italia? Donofrio. I don't remember that, actually. London DC Vieira, thank you very much for subscribing. And Doc DK as well, thanks for subscribing there. Legend. 18 minutes to go in this one. It's a bit of a snooze fest of a game. You know what I'm calling it now, guys? United to win 1-0. Come on, United. We're taking the game to them now. We've made the fresh leg subs. We've got some ballers on, Bruno's on, etc. I think we're going to win this 1-0. Get your score prediction in there, guys. With 18 minutes to go, I think we're pinching this 1-0. 3-0 to Arsenal, is it? Oh, shit. Kick off on Amiga. Yeah, classic. I think we had super kickoff. Oh, classic Daz Salford. Yeah, a bit of Pong. Garnacho! Bruno! Oh, no! Bruno, oh, that's so unlucky. That's a great bit of play by Garnacho. Just gets it back into the mixer. Lovely pull back from Garnacho. Kind of like the other day, where he's got that one pulled back there for Ugarte. But unfortunately, Bruno Fernandes just shits his pants. There was great build-up from, great initial bit of play there by Mount, actually, to get it going, Mason Mount. But Bruno Fernandes just, he can't get his shot off. It's a miscue. He's miscued. It's a miscue. Yeah, bad miss, that one. Nice bit of play. Nice play by Garnacho there and Mount. But Bruno just didn't connect that with that clean. Oh, yeah. Runcorn. Yeah. Premier Manager. Oh, yeah. That's not around anymore, is it? But yeah, Premier Manager. Oh, man. And you always had to start out being... I thought we were always Kettering Town. I seem to remember being Kettering Town on that game. That's where I get the whole Kettering Town thing from. Because I just associate Kettering Town with being proper shite because of that Premier Manager game. You know what I mean? Dark by Design says SNES had better games than Sega. I don't know. I disagree with you, but obviously Nintendo's epic also, but I disagree with you. The Mega Drive's goated. Yeah, Kettering Town. Yeah, I remember that, Ryan. That cheat cartridge thing. I know we never had it, but yeah. You always pick Peterborough. Premier Manager was great. No, not today, thankfully, Madhouse. No, Wolves have actually been quite poor. I mean, obviously they've been quite solid, I suppose. But yes, they have been on good form lately. And this is pretty mundane, tepid performance by them as well. United have been the better side, if you ask me. Obviously not much action at either end, but I feel like we've been the better team. Yeah, you like both. Let me tag in for MMA match if he's a lower weight class. I'm 5'7", 165. Give me a month to clean up my groundwork. Are you talking about fighting my brother, Stephen? Go on, lad. Get in there, Stephen. Oh, no. Matias Cunha's just been pulled down outside the box. They've got themselves a free kick in a very dangerous position. Yeah, I do still do games over there, streams over there. It's going good, mate. We're trying to get it to like 10k subs. I've got nearly 7,000 now. In fact, I'll put a link in there in a minute. I'm just going to shout out everyone who's reposted us. 21 reposts on Twitter. Thank you so much, you legends. Kenny, thank you very much, Kenny, for the repost, a quoted post there. Big ups, Kenny, Aidan Vickery, G-Wolf United, Ant-Man, The Butcher of Manchester, United Flying High, John James Power, Kane, Kieran, Sanjay, Aaron Homeyard. Oh, are you in here today, Aaron? What's going on, you Don? John Boy Cat, Robbie, Ruddy, let's go Ruddy, Owls Fan, Chris Bamo, The Goat, Stuart Morgan, Quacku Lewis, Feline Fur, and Edward McAllister. Thanks to you legends there very much indeed for doing that. You legends. But yes, we are going to be on the gaming channel later tonight. We're still doing streams over there. Don't you worry, I'll get a link there. Please do give us a subscribe on Flying Pig Gaming on YouTube as well if you're not. Alright, I'll just put it in the chat there, guys. So there is my gaming channel. Give us a subscribe at Flying Pig Gaming on YouTube. I'll pin it to the top of the chat. Dankeschön, mein Freundes. Nice chilled out stream today, guys. This is just what the docky ordered, to be fair. Yeah, I would be caking it, but Bruno Fernandes is actually good. I mean, what a stupid thing to say. Oh, for fuck's sake! Sarabi has put it in the top bins from the free kick, for fuck's sake. I knew that was going to cost us when we gave away that pissing free kick. And of course, flubberhand Andre Onana can't fucking get over to it, mate. Bloody hell, Andre. Classic again here, mate. Look, he's almost there as well. I swear he's actually got to the dive, but his hand's just so transparent, the ball's gone straight bloody through it. Sarabia, Pablo Sarabia with a fucking wicked free kick. It's a curler into the top right corner. Where the fuck's your dive there, Andre, lad? Let's have another look at this. Fucking hell. Andre Onana needs to be replaced in the summer big time. Why are you starting so far over? Do you know what? That's fucking shite from Andre Onana. Yes, okay, it is a good free kick, but why is he starting so far over on the fucking right? You know, your positioning's gas there, Andre, lad. Look. He's gashed it right up. Oh, I'm sorry, but you got to be getting over to that there, Andre, lad. I'm sorry. Nah, you're shite, lad. Get yourself in the middle. I mean, it is a good free kick. It is a good free kick. Of course, it's a good free kick. But it's not so much Declan Rice with all that power and pace on it like the other night against Real Madrid in the first leg, is it? It's a good free kick, but Andre's got to be getting over and stopping that, in my opinion. Come on. Starting in the wrong place on your goal line for a start, you melt. Goodness me. Fucking shite. All right, there you go. We're losing, guys. I think we've been the better team today as well. But yeah, classic guff. Made a gash-tastic error. Who gave away the foul? Was it Yoro? Who's giving away the fucking foul to begin with? That was a mare. That was a needless challenge. Given away just outside the box. And then obviously, yeah, classic. Andre Onana unable to stop anything. Guy couldn't catch a friggin' disease. It's awful. Wolves leading us, guys. What a shit show, man. We deserve to be winning this one. Ericsson gave it away, did he? What's a fucking shatter from Ericsson? What's he doing? Yeah. It's a plot twist. Well, there you go, Eden. That's what he does, mate. He gives you plot twists, doesn't he, this twat? Andre slow as molasses Onana. Nah, I think he could have done better there. People would say, it was a good free kick. Yeah, look, Em says, I don't blame Onana for that goal. It was world class. I totally disagree with you, lad. I totally disagree with you. It was good. It wasn't hugely powerful. It wasn't even right in the corner. It was a good free kick. It was a good free kick. But I'm sorry, he was positioned incorrectly on his line for a start. He made it difficult for himself. I feel like Andre Onana could have done better there, mate. He should have got over to it. There you go. He shat it. He's too slow. Nah, the keeper's not it. Nah, he could have done better there. Yes, it was a good free kick. Was it world class? I don't think it was. I think world class would be that Declan Rice free kick, the second one that bings into the top right corner. It's literally unstoppable. That was stoppable. That was a stoppable free kick. Stoppable. Oh, I know. Gungs, she says, come on, United, for fuck's sake. What a set of bottle jobs. Oh, shouldn't have given away the free kick to begin with. Top 10 best free kicks against Onana. I don't think there's ever been a truer definition of the word free kick as when you've got a shot on goal against Andre Onana. Onana looked scared. How many points has Onana cost your team? Well, about 16 now. Maybe 18. I mean, Ericsson definitely shouldn't have given away the foul. Let's just be clear there. That was unnecessary. Oh, it's a shit show, Julius Santos. Oh, no. Wolves in our box again here. Two absolute joke teams in the Prem are both in the Europa League semis. All right, calm down, calm down. Zemiassi, please go down to your local supermarket after this game. Buy yourself half a dozen eggs. Not chocolate eggs, I'm talking regular eggs. And then proceed to suck on them individually until you sucked all of the yolk out of each one. Go and suck a fucking egg, mate. Yeah? You're talking shite in here, Zay. Nobody cares. 15 losses now. That is unbelievable, isn't it? What the fuck? Craziness. Go and suck an egg, Zane. I'll say this now, though. We're more likely to win the European trophy this season than you, Melts. Put it that way. Silk says, Pig, your clown. Ain't no way Onana's getting that free kick. Oh, really? Because he was only about an inch away from it. So if he started an inch to the left and wasn't positioned over to the fucking right-hand side of his goal like some complete numpty, maybe you'd be able to do it. You know what I mean? It was literally like watching, I think, was it, Rice's first goal against Real Madrid. Like, why the fuck's there all that space on the right-hand side, you brat? Come on. Mate, Andre was positioned incorrectly. If Andre was slightly further towards the middle of his goal, he'd have more capabilities of getting over to it. He was positioned wrong. Yes, it was a good free kick, but he's positioned wrong. He should have been slightly towards his left. In fact, he was mostly over to the right. He's had a mare lad. He's had a fucking mare lad. Yeah, there you go, Gabriel. It's not embarrassing, though, is it, C? Have you seen the team lineup we put out there as well? Goodness me, what a set of absolute pricks. This is just one of those games that nobody gives a shit about. Bruno! Oh, come on! Alejandro Garnacho does really well again down the left and pulls it back across. Was it Bruno or was it Mount? It was Mount. It was Mason Mount. Mason Mount shot one over the top of the crossbar. Great play again. It wasn't even... Yes, it was. It was Garnacho. Garnacho, lovely play again. He's deserved an assist today, definitely. Mason Mount, that's fucking awful. Gash-tastic technique there from Mason. Look at that. Come on, that's begging. How does a professional footballer miss by that much? Fucking hell. The ball's come into him. It's peachy. It's perfect. It's on a platter. He's just got to keep it down and smash it towards goal. And I don't think he'd have scored that with 3 goals on top of each other there. How has he missed that by so much? That is proper gash from Mason Mount. Proper shite. Mount shat the bed again. Yes, he did. Big time. Not so much Mason Mount as Mason Little Molehill. Do you know what I mean? Mason Molehill. I think that's what I'm going to call him from now on. Because he's not a fucking mountain of a man, is he? He's a little molehill of a melt. Goodness me. That's it. From now on, I'm calling him Mason Molehill, mate. He's fucking shite, honestly. Worst season ever? Yeah, it is pretty bad. But if we win the Europa, then it's good. It's literally hanging on a thread there this season. DJ Superfly Guy, what are you talking about? See, this just because it melts like you. This is melts like you, DJ lad. What's wrong with the fan base? He literally said after the game, did you not hear him after the Europa League game? People need to understand that the results in the rest of the Premier League might be a bit shit, basically. I'm paraphrasing. But he was like, because we've got to focus on the Europa. You know, so what the fuck are you talking about, lad? He has played youngsters, he has played fringe players. We have had Victor Dwindle starting at the back, captain in the side. You know, these are not things that a coach who has players readily fit and available and loads of options does. He's doing this to rest players for the Europa and stuff, which we've got coming up in 10 days a game against Athletic Club. So what the fuck are you talking about, mate? He literally has said this already, that we are going to just rotate, we're going to make changes. It's not like this is a team that plays together regularly, is it? It's always going to be expected this was going to be a bit of a shitter performance. And actually, I think we've done pretty good. We've deserved to have scored. What a goal! Oh, he's missed it! Oh, I thought it was in! Mason Mount, though, it's actually near the fucking corner flag in the end. How's he missed by so far? It was a tap-in! Christian Eriksen with a delicious pass into the mixer. Mason Mount's arriving on it. From the angle it was on, I just thought, that's going in the back of the net. Look at that outside the boot shot, it's perfect. Ah, Mason can't quite get there, he's overstretched. Look at that pass by Christian Eriksen trying to make up for his debacle a minute ago, giving away the free kick. And Mason Mount arrives, but he's just having a stretch a little bit. He's taken a knock by the keeper. Anybody else, and maybe that's in the back of the net, but because it's Mason Mount, and he couldn't finish a fucking Fuzzbuzz book, he has missed. Shinned it, yeah. Oh, miles wide. Awful in the end. Fuzzbuzz. Sorry, that's a bit of an obscure reference. Does anybody remember that? It was like, I don't know, it was like the books that the div kids would read at school to help them read. Remember, guys? Bit of Fuzzbuzz. This was in the 90s in England. I don't know if they had that anywhere else, but yeah. Sum up his time at United. Definitely does. Come on, boys. We can get this back, though. Bruno Fernandes, we've got time. Has Mount ever scored for us? I mean, he has. Mason Mount Molehill has done some. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Gray. No disrespect. Maybe Dan Salford. I'm not familiar with them, but maybe. Maybe. That sounds... Probably. Mason's mounted. Fuck's sake, guys. 3 minutes left. We're fucking unlucky today, though. It's just, you know what it is? You know what it boils down to? I'll tell you what it boils down to. Bunch of absolute complete bottle jobs in front of goal. We've had a few decent chances today. Gashmas Boylan is not it. He's freaking useless. And then you've also got melts like, you know, Mason Mount struggling to finish anything. He could knock out a wank, this melt. Honestly, I swear, he can't find the back of it. What's the point of him? Worst number 7 in the history of the game, not just for Man United. Fucking awful. And then, yeah, We were unlucky, though, to give away the free kick, and I still believe Andre Onana should have got over to that. I don't care what anyone says. It's fucking shite. It was positioned wrongly to begin with. Maybe SAS. We've got over 1,000 people in here now, though. Welcome into the scummers who have just joined us. If you're just getting in, remember to smash that like button. We're nearly at 700 likes. We're trying to get to 1,000. If every one of you melts that's just joined us, you rival scummers, smashes the like, you'll help us get to 1,000. So smash the like button, please. And also hit the subscribe button if you're new and get yourself involved. Nice one. I don't know yet, Alamo lad. Mason Hump. Exactly, Fred. Hoyland is garb. Yes, I have to agree. Bunch of melters, nowhere near that number 7. Exactly, Danny. Oh, you know, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh. It was a decent free kick, but come on, Andre. Cover yourself in some fucking glory, lad. Get over there and make the stop. It's not that hard. It wasn't that far in the corner. It wasn't that powerful of a free kick. He could have stopped it. He's almost got there, but because he started off in the wrong spot to begin with, he's not quite got there. Nah, Ramsdale, not the answer for me, lad. I don't rate him enough. He is probably better than Andre, but that's not saying much, is it? United corner in then. Come on, can we get a late equaliser? We have been seeing a bit of comeback ability from us. Oh, it'd be such a shame to lose this one, though. We have to score 3 a game. Better off when Mountain is injured. Yep. Thank you very much, Gung Shi. He says, smash that like button for Don Piglioni. Thank you very much, the Gungers. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What a shit show. Indy says, give Onana a break. He's doing his best. Yeah, fair enough. He is doing his best. I respect that. But his best is gastastic, lad. So, you have to say how it is. Mr. Magoo might drive his car the best he can do, but if he runs over a fucking mother and child in a pram, he's not doing a very good job, is he? He's not driving the car well, is he? He might be doing his best. Nice. Don't even get me fucking started on Mason Mount, lad. What a shit show of a player, the biggest waste of money. Well, since any of the other signings under Eric Ten Hag. Look at Andre Onana, massive waste of money, 50 million down the shitter. Mason Mount, debacle of a signing. A joke of a signing giving that money to Chelsea. It's almost like some sort of, I don't know, like what the extortion bracket or something. What the fuck? Getting all that money for Mason Mount's a disgrace. And then to give him the number 7 shirt is just an insult. An insult to all the number 7s that have gone before. Gash was born in 73 million on him, 85 million on Anti Dos Santos. Just Eric Ten Hag, please continue, after a year out the job, to continue to fuck yourself, Eric. Because you are the reason why we shat it so much, honestly. Eric Ten Hag, with your shit recruitment, you are a bottle job, lad. We're still feeling the effects of this Dutch conehead melt. Pisses me right off. 6 minutes at a time. Come on then, United. Can we get the job done here? That's on Ten Hag. It's so on Ten Hag. So on Ten Hag. To have Mount given the number 7 and spend that money. Ridiculous. That's the shittest signing we've pretty much ever made. Well, right up there. Yeah, we've got a couple of decent ones there, Tactician Tom. Some Cadbury ones. I had a caramel one yesterday. Cadbury caramel one. Prime Carius or Onana. Oh, I mean, take your pick, mate. They're both absolutely gash. Honestly, no joke, I'd rather Roy Carroll. Give me Roy Carroll, give me Tim Howard, give me Mark Bosnich over Andre Onana, genuinely. Oh no, Gomez down the right for the scummers, Wolves into the mixer. Nice, it's just behind their striker, Bruno Fernandes picks it up, looking to counter now. Brad Friedel, Van der Gaal. Yeah, even Van der Gaal, mate. Mr. Backup himself. Tim Howard was good, but he also, was a bit erratic sometimes, but he was definitely better than Bosnich and Carroll. But even he wasn't good enough for us. This is the point. Tim Howard, compared to Andre Onana, was a good goalkeeper, definitely, if you ask me, for us. But he wasn't a top-class goalkeeper. He wasn't the level of match winner that United needed, which is why we had to keep rolling the dice. and wait until we found somebody who was able to fill those boots or fill those gloves. You know, which is what you have to do. If you want to be a top club, you need a top goalkeeper. I did JW92. Tim Howard was a baller, was he? Tim Howard was a good keeper, mate. Definitely a good keeper. But a baller? A fucking baller? Are you mad? In fact, there was a blunder from Tim Howard that popped up on my timeline yesterday, in fact. I forget what game it was now, but a fucking blunder from Timmy. You know, all goalkeepers do it, but I just said, like, he was good for us. I liked Tim Howard when he was at Man United. But was I bothered when we let him go? Not really. We need to get, you know, like a Van der Sar or a Schmeichel, like Daz says there. That's the sort of level that you need for Man United. Jeremy Beadle better than Onana, says Ronald. Crikey, lad. Bournemouth next Sunday, yep. Howard was good for Everton, wasn't he? Yep, he was good for Everton. We went from De Gea and Romero as backup to Onana and Bayender. Oh, shit the bed. Bruno Fernandes free kick well over the top of the crossbar. Just not happening today, is it? Shit. Mignolet's available. No thanks. He did go to Everton, yes, and he did well there. He was decent. You agreed, De Gea, Howard, even Taibbi, Edwin van der Sar, Bosnich, Howard's good too. Way better than Onana. Tim Howard's way better than Onana, I agree. What about Rostler's cheeseburgers? Jan Oblak, Schmeichel that dominate the box is so rare. Yeah, definitely. And just his presence was great. The way he would marshal the defence, organise the defence, etc. He was great. No, James, I don't think I should lower my expectations. What are we becoming, a fucking bottom of the league side? We need to have high ambitions and high expectations, mate, and just try and get the best. Look, that's who we've got right now. We're stuck with Hoyner, we're stuck with Anthony, we're stuck with Rasmus, we're stuck with Onana, we're stuck with these melts that we signed under the previous regime. But we know most of them shouldn't be here. We've got a couple of gems in this space. We've got Mazraoui, we've got a couple of decent ones. De Ligt looks good. But most of them have been shite signings. You have to hold your hands up and say, no, they're shite. We don't lower our expectations. We aim high and we get rid of the ones that don't meet the standard. Oh, Barthez was error-prone, definitely. Definitely. Super chat. But give me Barthez over Onana any day of the week. Sammy Ashley says, Piggy, we don't have a striker. Ethan, we have it, yes. Talk about Nyaneri, yeah? I don't really understand what you're on about, Zane. Piggy, we don't a striker. Ethan, we have it, yes. What the fuck is the matter with you, Zane? Put the pipe down, Zane, for once. It's Sunday, for fuck's sake. It's Easter, you know what I mean? Put the pipe down, Zane. What are you talking about? Who the fuck's Ethan, says Solitude Girl? I think he means Nwaneri, right? That's Nwaneri's first name, isn't it? But even so, it didn't really make sense what he's talking about, though. Oh, no, and there's the 6 minutes gone on the clock. We have got a corner. This is going to be the last chance of the game. Come on then, United. This is a shit show, mate. Oh, dude. I mean, it hasn't been good enough, this game. It hasn't been anywhere near good enough. We have been shit in the second half here. I thought we were good in the first half. We have been shit in the second half. Not with necessarily chance creation, but any sort of actual quality in the final third to be able to put it away has been shite. You know, on another day, Alejandro Garnacho should have 2 or 3 assists. Referee's gone down the box. Ericsson, what the fuck are you doing, ref? Fuck off, ref. What? How is that a foul by Garnacho? You're taking the piss, ref. We should have had to play there, and he's just penalised us, and that's going to be the end of the game. Referee's a dickbag. Fabian Barthez was a good keeper, wasn't he, for, you know, France and in Italy and stuff, but not for us, mate. Or no, not for us, mate. Yeah, we're shite, the mustard. Really shite. Shite quality and effort. Fucking shite. De Gea to return, yes, please. That's what we need. Get rid of that flubber hand in goal. Can't score v Wolves. Oh, get on with it, you tits. Oh, you fucking Billy Bottle jobs. There's the full-time whistle. Man United have been duffed up by Wolverhampton blunderers at Old Trafford. Now, I know Wolves are decent. They're doing all right at the moment. We have made changes and stuff. But still, it's fucking embarrassing, mate. Getting done up by Wolves at home. We're the team at Old Trafford, for fuck's sake. We're Manchester United. We still got decent players out there. How the fuck have they not been able to get the job done? I tell you, have they not been able to get the job done? We got too many fucking bottle jobs in this side. Too many players who just crumble. Goodness me, we got Biscuit risks Onana in the nets, can't get over to a simple fucking free kick. We got gash bags up top there who can't finish their dinner, can knock out a wank in front of goal. You know, Gashmus Boyland at it again, providing zero fucking impact or emphasis or focal point at all at the top of the pitch. Then you got the other lads who come on the pitch there later on trying to bring on the cavalry. Goodness me, cavalry more like a cavalcade of gash. There was no fucking cavalry going on there, was there? Goodness me, Bruno coming off the bench, Mount coming off the bench, etc. Goodness me, it was gash. I feel like the only player that's actually played half decent today was that Fredrickson lad at the back there. And also Alejandro Garnacho, I feel like he had a good positive game on the left. He should have made an assist, in fact. If it wasn't for his teammates being a complete bunch of gun-shy bottle jobs, then Alejandro Garnacho would have actually had an assist or two today because his wing play was quite fine, if you ask me. But unfortunately, bottle jobs like Mason Mount, Mason Molehill, can't fucking do anything in front of goal because he's shite. Worst signing in this club's history. There you go. All credit to players like Fredrickson, you know, the youngster coming in there, first start for Manchester United, respect. You know, we've done all right in certain elements of the game. But when it comes down to it, we just don't have the bottle to put the ball in the back of the net, even at home, against shitty Wolves here today. They were gash. They were gash as well, Wolves. It's not like Wolves were even good today. Look, all the Wolves fans, they're giving it the old big bollocks, travelling on the road, picking up the 3 points, acting like they're some sort of fucking dons. But the reality is they were bang average today. I've watched a good bit of Wolves this season. This is one of their worst fucking games. They're one of their worst fucking games, guys. Look at this fucking celebration from these Wolves mounts. Get the fuck down the tunnel, you pricks. Do you know what I mean? Like, they were so fortunate they're coming up against a toothless Man United side. No ability to score because we created enough. It's classic again. We created enough. There were some good opportunities, but the players can't finish their dinner, mate. What a bunch of fucking melts. Oh. So there you go. We had a great result the other night in the Europa. You know, all the emphasis is on the Europa now. We have to try and win that competition. Amorim said himself, you got to give us a little bit of a break on the results. We're going to be making changes. We're going to be playing different players. And he did do that. Pete's sake, we had Victor Dwindleoff, the IKEA flat pack furniture maker, as captain. What does that tell you if it doesn't tell you the whole story? Fuck me, we've assigned a melter as captain. That tells you what's going on with the squad. It's not the first team. But still, cavalry coming off the bench and unable to do jack shit there, guys. It was terrible, wasn't it? That was painful. That second half was painful. Because I feel like we could have won that as well if we just had a bit of bottle about us. If Gashmus Boylan wasn't so toothless, if Mason Mount wasn't such a fucking complete melt job, you know, and certain players just didn't really take their chances at all. There you go, guys. Man United lose to Wolves. Wolverhampton Wanderers coming to Old Trafford and gashing us up. You what? You fucking what, mate? Seriously, though. We are shit, aren't we? This season has been a complete debacle. Forget the Premier League. Forget this fucking debacle of a campaign. Just please, let us win the Europa League. Qualify for the Champions League next season. Let's get this shitter of a season behind us, and then carry on with our lives. Carry on with the project at hand for Amorim next season, which is to get rid of all the shit in this side. We need to sell the lot of these fucking milk bags, though. Not the lot. But goodness me, if we go through the list, piss off Mason Mount, see you later on, son. Go and play for fucking Altrincham if you want, or something, but not Manchester United, you gash. Andre Onana, Inter Milan, would you have him back for a packet of Branston pork pies, maybe? I don't know. Fucking take him for free, end of the day. He's bloody useless. Victor Dwindleoff. He should be playing for Malmo in Sweden. That's about his best standard he could possibly be hoping for, this twat. Then, you know, some of the other players in the team just seriously not up to standard, are they? Gashmus Boyland can't score, couldn't hit water if he was standing on a boat, that mug. He's just useless. And then you've got players that are still, you know, on our books that shouldn't be. Gantidos, Gashdos, you know, Rashford, whoever. Sell the fucking lot of these melts. Go and invest in the summer. Sign some real ballers. Sign some real players. There's no way on earth Gashmus Boylan should be our first choice striker anyway. That is a big problem for us. Mason Mount, Mason Molehill. Get rid of this cunt. Sorry, guys. But he is a fucking useless melt, this guy. Sorry I dropped the C-bomb. I apologise for any kiddies watching. I'm just saying. He's a fucking useless melt, that Mason. He does my head in. Worst player we've ever had in our team. And we spent so much on him. So, you know, oh, fucking hell. Bollocks, mate. What a useless set of melts. There you go, anyway, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, but still, it's still a gutter, isn't it, to lose to Wolves in that fashion. If only we had players who could actually put the ball in the back of the net. Arsenal says worst manager in Premier League history. Hey, why the fuck are you talking about Arteta in here, mate? 6 years, fucking billions to spend, and he still ain't won a fucking title. Why are you talking about your fucking Lego-headed melt for, lad? You can't be talking about our guys and he just fucking come in. Had to deal with the resources of all the shit previous guff that we brought in there. Goodness me, you fucking Arsenal crumble job. Why don't you actually win the Champions League first before you start giving it the big one, or the Premier League for the first time in 20 years? You charter. Right, let's get into the live chat, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, smash the like, smash the subscribe. Have your say. Where the fuck did it go wrong? I feel like the finishing again costing us big time. I feel bad for Alejandro. Alejandro's my man of the match, by the way. Who's your man of the match? Fredrickson, maybe? He was decent, wasn't he? But we're struggling there. There wasn't any great performances in there. Ericsson was fucking ropey. All the subs when they came on were fucking ropey. Gasmus Boylan was a 1 out of 10 performance. He was garb. The team was gash. I feel like Garnacho did create enough for us to win that game, though, on his own. How the fuck we didn't score one, I don't know. All right, let's get stuck into the live chat, guys. Yes, like, subscribe, comment, and see what you guys are saying. Gashamiro, what about him? He's been great lately, lad. Mystery Man says, what a rant. Do not like to lose. Well, we shouldn't be losing to teams like Wolves. I'm sorry. We shouldn't, even if we are making changes and rotating. And what's particularly frustrating about it is Wolves were there for the taking today. We could have pegged Wolves there, raw. But instead, we're the ones that have got the peg in. We could have easily done it, but oh no. We just let them have it, didn't we? We could have easily won that game. But no, we can't score, we can't finish, and we just allow them back into it, giving away shit free kick outside the box. Guff bit of goalkeeping, and the next thing you know, they've won. It's just another classic bottle job. C-bomb, yeah, sorry about the C-bomb there, guys. Yeah, there you go, Alba. I'm sorry about that, guys. C is for cancel these days. Who's worse, Dos Santos or Mount? Mason Mount! Mason Mount's worse. He's the worst player I've ever seen in my life. Genuinely, he's up there. For Man United, yeah, he was good for Chelsea for a couple of seasons. I don't give a shit about that. The most overhyped, overrated, overpriced player I've ever encountered in my life. In my whole entire life. Goodness me. And we've had Paul Pogba play for us, for fuck's sake. Literally, Mason Mount is the worst, I think, considering all the emphasis on the number 7 and the price we paid for him. He's the worst. What has he actually done for us, mate? He's like basically an English Donny van der Beek, except that he costs 3 times fucking more. Mate, big up Heed, lad. Thank you for your super chat. He says, it is sad that the best player to wear 7 after Ronaldo is Ronaldo again. Mason Hill should be sold. Yes, Mason Molehill having a fucking stinker. That'll be tonight, Fear the Hammers on the gaming channel. Yes, link's pinned at the top of the live chat. Click the link at the top of the live chat. Subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming channel. We'll be on there tonight. 15 losses. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. But, you know, again, it's not down to the current regime largely. I guess a lot of those losses were under Amarim, but he's been trying to change things, and there's always going to be an element of stepping backwards before we can go forward. So I still blame the previous regime. I don't blame what the current manager's doing, to be fair. As I say, if he wins the Europa League, he's a fucking legend, and that's all we need to focus on, is focus on the Europa. He said it himself. He's going to play some kids. He's going to rotate a bit in the league. He's going to rest some players. He's going to condition some players. So, I don't blame him at all, personally. We could have won that game. Oh, you think Amarim's useless, though? You think Amarim's useless, do you? Oh yeah, Amarim's gash, is he? Oh, yeah. Is he the one who's on the pitch missing those opportunities? Do you not see the chance Bruno had? I love Bruno, and Bruno is... Look, he's due an error, to be fair, because he's been fucking amazing. But he had one shot in that half. It should have been a goal, as far as I'm concerned. Garnacho's done all the bits on the left. Bruno's missed a sitter. Then a few minutes later, Mason Mount with almost identical chance. Like, I'm sorry, but he's not the one who's making those players miss simple shots. Is he? He's trying to do what's best for his team. He's trying to rest players. He's trying to condition players. He's not the one missing simple fucking shots. If you think about it, the actual method of our play, the actual creation down the left for those chances, etc., was good. But they can't finish their dinner, these twats. Yeah, Mason Molehill, worst United in here. I think he's right up there. Him and Alexis Sanchez. You know, they could have a toss-off for who's worst. But, you know, it's definitely close. Rat, Steele and Levin, Bruno, Rasmussen, Mount could have all scored. Precisely, that's what I mean. On another day, we're talking about how we've won this game and how we were the better side, which I think we were the better side throughout the overall 90 minutes. I genuinely do. We weren't amazing, neither were they. It was a shite game, if we're being honest. But I still feel like we deserved something from that game. We didn't deserve to get beaten. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you, lad. Appreciate you. Scamming him out. Oh, Ryan, go and suck an egg, mate, after Zamiasi. Exactly, we're full of Gucci and LV scrubs. Precisely, mate. Overpaid, overhyped, designer melts. No substance, just designer melts. Reece Saunders says he's a crap manager. Oh, yeah, you know what, Reece? You're a crap commenter, mate. Because that's a stupid comment. We haven't even seen what we can do yet with Ruben Amorim at the wheel. He was good previously at Sporting. You know, he's come in halfway through the season of somebody else's mess. And you're blaming it all on him, are you? Sort yourself out, you mug. Yes, well, fair enough. I mean, Ancelotti's one of the GOATs. Thank you, Man United Greek fan. Thoroughly enjoyed your stream despite the bad result, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Mount's terrible, yet Ruben thinks he's brilliant. No, he doesn't. He's just playing this melt because he's here and he has to. What options does he have? I'm pretty sure Ruben Amorim wouldn't want to have him if he could have somebody else better. It's just who he's got right now. And yes, he did say previously he rates Mason Mount, and Mason Mount's important for the side and will be playing Mason Mount. And he said that, yeah? But of course he is. He's not going to say, right, by the way, I've only got this mug Mason to play for us as a backup this season, and he's going as soon as I can get rid of this shit out, because he's gash, when you actually still need him to play in the squad. He's not going to get anything out of him for the rest of the season. You've got to string him along. You know, so I don't think that's the case at all. We'll find out Amorim's true intentions with this squad in the summer. He's having to do with what he's got right now. He can't get rid of players mid-season. He's got to wait. So wait until the summer. You'll see who's being cleared out. You'll see what Amorim's doing. I'm sure he's going to start getting rid of Melts in the summer. Of course he is. No, I'm not turning on Amorim at all. I think people who are blaming Amorim for this are just dicks. Absolute dicks. Sorry to say, you're entitled to your opinion, but, you know, your opinion's just dog shite. There you go. You've got a dog shite opinion. Thank you, RB Comps. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yes. A long time coming, mate. That would be nice. Mount has been injured. Well, you know, what are you trying to say here, mate? So that's good, is it? If he's not injured, he's just as bloody useless for us, isn't he? If he can't play, if he's not fit. If I could get Ancelotti, would you? I mean, yes. You're talking about one of the winningest managers going. But I still feel like we need to give Amorim a crack. Oh, I'll tell you what, I look forward to the end of this season when we've potentially got this European trophy and we've got Champions League football and we've signed good players in the summer and we've got rid of shitbag players that have melted for so long, which Amorim never signed. He's having to deal with shitbag players that were there before. You know, I can't wait. I really hope that happens anyway. Obviously, there's still a good chance that's not going to happen. But if it does, I can't wait. Ancelotti is fantastic, isn't he? He's a Don, yes. You know the season's gone, but Wolves securing Prem status and Man United losing their 15 games is not great reading. It's all the wrong records. Definitely, Luke. Definitely, Luke. Terrible. It is embarrassing a little bit there. You feel like Eddie Murphy in Trading Places. European trophy. Mount better than Salah. Super. It won't happen in one window. No, it won't. Well, we're going to have to sell, aren't we there, Mark? We're going to have to sell the shit that we've got at the club. Think about it. Rashford could generate 60 mil. Surely Anthony Dos Gastos would be wanted by someone for the right price, 20 mil and a packet of KP peanuts. You know, and then we've got a lot of other players as well that we could get off the books. Andre, Lindelof, Mount, if somebody would be stupid enough to buy him. There's loads of Mounts that you could get rid of here and generate some cash to replace. Even if you have to take a big hit financially on each of those. Xander, how you doing, Xander? Great to see you, mate. I hope you've been keeping well. He says, will United be better or worse with Southgate next year? Xander, what the hell are you talking about, mate? Don't even go down that road. Please don't go down that road, mate. Nah. Zamiasi says, what VHS you watching to relax, Piggy? Maybe a yoga VHS? A yoga VHS. Let me see. Let me choose an appropriate title for this game. Yeah, for this particular game. Here we go. Perfect. Actually, wait. Yeah. Yeah. The fucking orphanage, mate. You know why? Because we are just like a bunch of fucking orphans who never bloody played together, mate. They're all Eric Ten Hag signings. They're all Daddy Ten Hag signings, and he's fucked off, left them as orphans. And now fucking Ruben Amorim's got to come in and try and play foster parent. It's not easy for him, is it? Either that or bloody sleepers, mate. Either that or sleepers, because we've got a bunch of fucking sleepy zombie melts in this team. Either that shite. Fucking unbelievable, isn't it? Bradley Walsh's Soccer Shockers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm fucking saying, mate? Super chat. Paddy McGuinness's All-Star Balls Ups. You know what I mean, folks? We're talking bottle job worthy stuff. Paul S. I'm an old man. I can't wait for 10 years while 2 more managers come in to rebuild. I've been waiting 30 years for my Dallas Cowboys to sniff a championship again. Fair enough. I know what you're saying there, Paul lad. Didn't you say you were 73 or something? Respect to you, Paul S. No, I know what you mean. Well, let's just hope next season we'll start the season well. Amorim will get who he needs and we'll be a better outfit. Oh, wow. Look at this goal by Neto for Chelsea. Anyway, Paul S., big ups you legend. Thank you very much for the super chat. I feel you, you know. Next season, hopefully, we're going to be a lot better. Don't forget when Fergie first took over United, people wanted him sacked, and look how that turned out. Yeah, I know Aaron Pimentel, absolute shitter, lad. Absolute shitter. Players much been shattered from Thursday night. True, but, I mean, we did rotate. That's it. We didn't have our first team squad out by any stretch of the imagination. Zane needs to upgrade to a DVD. Get a copy of Dumb and Dumber there. I probably do, mate. Yeah, I probably do. Why do I have all those shit films? I just got a bunch of DVDs here, mate. You know, some of them are shit. Definitely those ones are shit. Aren't they? They're shit. I'm not making fun of orphans. How am I making fun of orphans, lad? What are you saying, lad? I'm just saying it's a hard knock life for us at the moment, mate. You understand? It's difficult, lad. But you know what? You know what, pal? You know what? The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah? Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. All right, mate? Right now it's dark and dreary and shite in Orphanville. But one day, things are going to get much better for this football club, mate. All right? Are you doing the Liverpool game? Fuck no. Sleepers is a good film, but it's super dark and horrible, isn't it? Oh, it left me feeling horrible, that film. Nasty film, mate. I mean, it's a good film, but it's, like, not very nice. It's not a very nice film, is it? Definitely it will be Hellfire. But that's not our... That's not our first choice team, is it? Anyway, listen, guys, fuck this. -8 goal difference, don't even start, mate. We have had a shitter of a season, mate. That's ridiculous. -8 goal difference is insane. Yeah, there you go, Noble John. We're in for a long ride. I don't disagree with you, mate. I know. It is going to be a long time. Super chat. Yeah, you're so right. It's a one-watch film. You're so right about that. You're so right about that, mate. Can you make a VHS of your meltdowns and sign it and put it on eBay? How much you offering, Zane? Do you know what I mean? That's a bit of an undertaking, lad. If you're talking about a private commission, you know what I mean? That's a fucking undertaking, that. I don't even have a VHS. I don't even know how to get onto a VHS. No, I'm not doing the Liverpool game, no. Screw that. Southgate in for you, Piggy? Yeah, Southgate in, definitely. Doris the Tea Ladies had a good service, so we could do with Southgate's cups of coffee and tea, mate, 100%. It's a videotape, you know, before DVDs, Blu-rays and streaming. There was videotapes. Yo, Jets fan rip, I can't do that shit, team or whatever. Oh, man. Stop spamming there, Suleiman, mate. Stop spamming. Somebody time out this Suleiman spammer. Oh, I'll time him out. Have a time out there. Anyway, guys, listen, we've got to wrap this stream up, folks. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Unfortunately, it is a shitter. We are rubbish right now. We don't have the strength in depth or quality there, clearly. Rubbish in front of goal today. I feel like we could have won that game, but again, lacking in front of goal. People will slag hammer him in his style, but I know he's rotating. I know he's resting. I know he's conditioning players and all sorts for the Europa. Plus, like I said, if those players were actually worth their salt in any capacity whatsoever, they would have finished off some of those chances created today. So we could have won today. We just bottled it. And we allowed Wolves easily the late win there. It's pretty shite, wasn't it? Anyway, big ups, you legends. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a great stream, though, hanging out with you legends anyway, even if the result was absolutely shite. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. What's up there, Mr. Maldarion? Yeah, big up Albo Martinez Resurrection. Thank you, Lee Mason. Oh, exactly there, Lee. Exactly there, Lee. Precisely. I know. It's not his fault, is it? Nice one, Sandy. Nice one, Hellfire. Nice one, Monk Chips. Thank you, bro. Hellfire, Alex Core, Jamaican, DJ, Fung Sire, Susan Knowlton, Samuel, let's go. Marcus, JSMCFC there. Silk, Jamaican, Halim. Thank you, Halim, Badin Monjon, Sukranash Pasha, Superstar, Prime Italia, Glow, Dopey Dora, Stuart Zegman. So big up all the moderators, people like the legend Gungshi, Kate Cadet, etc. Chris Koo, all the dons of the channel there. Shout out to them. Shout out to the legends in green like Daz Salford, Madhouse, Bizarre Pudding, Patrick Power for being members. Shout out to the gifted members today, people like Kurt Gunter. Big up Kurt Gunter from Aussie. Thank you for the super chatters as well. Anybody that sent anything in there. Also, thank you to just all of you for watching, guys. Thank you for all of you for watching and getting in here. Thank you, Bizarre Pudding. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you there, James. Legends. Thank you, everyone, for watching. That's it. Remember, guys, in about half an hour, 45 minutes, there'll be a post-match video on here just discussing the game. So come back and check that one out in 45 minutes' time. And, yeah, what a shitter. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get something from the game. I didn't really see us getting beaten today. I thought we'd get at least a point from it. But, unfortunately, the players are just a little bit too guff, aren't they? Thank you, Gungshi, you legend. Yes, have a great day. Thank you, as always, for getting in and being an absolute raw supporter of the channel, you legend. Thank you, Sonia, Ryan, Madhouse, Sukranash Pasha, Steve Barrero, Drew Peacock, Silk, Rakdos Madness, you legend. One of the patrons as well. Big up Rakdos Magnus. If you want to check out the Patreon, links in the description there. Oh, exactly, Samuel. You know, like I say, I'm not too bothered about this Premier League guff at the moment. I'm just focused on the Europa. Exactly, there you go. Mason Mount, man of the match. Molehill of the match, maybe. Old Welsh Gamer, thank you for subscribing. And also Nama, thank you for subscribing. Yes, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Smash the likes before you go. Click the bell icon for notifications. Follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Thank you, Sukunasho, Mark, Luke CX, you legend, Andre, Maldarian, Bizarre, Welsh Gamer, and everybody else as well, right? Do us a favour, go over to my gaming channel. The link is pinned at the top of the live chat. Go and subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming. If you're not subscribed already, go over there. We do gaming streams over there. We're going to be on there tonight at about 10:45 p.m. There's the link in the chat. Click the link there. Go over and subscribe to Flying Pig Gaming, and I'll see you over there tonight at 10:45, folks. At least Hoyland works hard and tries his best. Well done, Rasmus. So did your hair follicles, mate, but look how that one turned out. You know what I mean? They still failed and ultimately you left balding. That's right. That's what Rasmus does. And no disrespect, I'm just saying. Effort's good and everything. I like an effort. But what about the final result? What about the final product? Yeah? That's right. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's it from me. Stay classy. Piggy loves you. It was harsh, but I felt like it needed to be said. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching, guys. That's it from me. Piggy loves you, and I'll see you on the next one. And remember, this isn't over. This is we still got something this season. We still got the Europa League to play for, which is most than what a lot of these teams in the league have. Most teams aren't going to win shit this season, and we might not, but we still got a chance. You've got to be in it to win it, and we are in it. In terms of the Premier League, we were never in that this season. This result means nothing, if we're being honest. That's it from me. Good night. God bless. Piggy loves you. Come back and have your say on the post-match video in 45. And I'll see you soon. Sort it out, United. I feel like Amarin will sort it out in this summer, though. We just need to keep the faith. See you in a bit, folks. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com, so check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.